Hello. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? I can't hear myself. Hold on a second. Don't understand what's going on here. I am very confused. Why don't I hear myself? Did my headphones finally break? Why on earth can I not hear myself? Hold on a second. This is so bizarre. My volume's up. Volume up. Hold on, I want to see something. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I probably should have figured this out. You could hear me? Okay. For some odd reason. Hello, hey Crystal. Purple Iris. Robin Greer. Andy Cruz, hello. Living Life, how you doing? I don't know why I can't hear myself on my thing, so I'm trying to figure this out, which it's so weird. I don't know if it's my headphones or something else. I might need to restart my computer. I don't know. Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, Anastasia, Crystal, Narni. Hey, Narni. Nana Terry, how are you, girl? Purple Iris. How is everybody? It's been quite a while. I haven't been live, really. It's been a busy last 2 weeks. Just been kind of hanging out. I need more cowbell. I always need more cowbell, baby. Hold on. Do I have another pair of headphones, maybe? I can't tell. Oh, these are for the iPhone. Fuck! Alright, well, whatever. I don't really need to hear myself. It's just that if I play any videos, I'm going to need to hear them. Let me see if I could hear. I'm just randomly playing something. Hold on. You guys aren't going to be able to hear it.
Against Iran.
Yeah, so why is it coming out on my computer speakers? That's so fucking weird. I don't know what's going on. I might need to restart my computer, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I've just been busy. Well, I had my son home for, what, a couple weeks. He's going back to school, finally. And then, what else? What else is going on in my life? I got my new kitchen cabinet doors, so that was nice. Because I had, my kitchen cabinets were covered under warranty, so they replaced those. So my husband put those up the other day. And then we're working on a project, what do you call it? I found this table, and no joke, somebody was like getting rid of this table. It's a solid wood table. So this weekend, my husband was home, obviously, it's a weekend. So he had a day off, an extra day off from work. So he sanded the entire table. So I'm going to stain it and do all that. So I'll show you guys that when it's done. I hope it comes out pretty good. You heard what I played? I know, it's so weird though. I don't know why it's not going through my microphone. I have the headphones plugged in. I really just think I need to restart, but whatever. And so, yeah, so we got that going on, and then that's pretty much it. And then hockey started, so I was away last week, and I'm going away this weekend. This is going to be a far, far one. I'm following you from chat to chat. And so, anyway, the drama on here has been hilarious. I was watching some of that. You know what? I'm going to join from my phone. We're going to talk, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to restart my computer. So, because if I play something, I don't want you guys to hear it 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, something's going on with my microphone right now for some reason. I had it unplugged, so I have a feeling that's the problem, and I don't know how to fix it. So I'm going to try restarting and see if that helps. So let me join from my phone real quick, and then we will carry on. I know, right? It's been so long since I've been live. Well, I had my son home the last 2 weeks, so we've been doing a lot of running around because, you know, school's starting. I know for a lot of you guys, school has probably already started because New York is, like, behind for some reason. It's very, very odd. All right, let me sign into this. So we start in September, usually after Labor Day. Although last year, we started before Labor Day, which is like the first time I've ever even heard of something like that happening. All right, I'm going to join from my phone, and then we'll try to fix this audio problem that I'm having. allow mic camera access. Hold on. Stop camera. Okay. All right. Oh, how come my name is not here? Leanna. All right. Um. All right. Let's do this. Whoops. Oh my God. Why is it coming out of here? It's so weird. All right. I gotta get rid of the one of me. Stop that noise. All right. Oh my God. It's still happening. Why? Wait. Hold on. All right. Stop it. All right. I'm restarting. All right. Now you shouldn't hear the fucking echo anymore. Anyway. All right. And I wanted to play something, but did any of you guys, while we're waiting for my computer to fucking update and restart, did any of you guys watch the Netflix series? Ems actually was the one who told me about it. It's called Unknown Caller. Did anybody watch it? I don't want to spoil it for anybody who didn't watch it yet, but just raise your hand if you watched it. If you didn't, we need to talk about it. If we didn't and you have Netflix, go watch it. And like, I don't know, maybe sometime next week we'll sit, we'll do a live and we'll discuss it, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody if you didn't see it yet. But if you did, just let me know, because it was fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. So I want to know if anybody watched it. It's a real story. I'll give you a little synopsis, but I won't spoil it for you in case you didn't see it. But it was kind of interesting, in my opinion, okay? Because it's something that I think almost everybody deals with at some point in their life's extent, if they're online or through text messages or whatever, right? Is like somebody hiding behind a fucking cloaked veil, right? Kind of like harassing you, whether it's from text messages or online from a troll account or something. So I thought it was a pretty interesting story. So the premise of the story is there's these, very young kids, like I'm talking like, I think they were about 13 or 14 when this started. They started receiving these very fucked up text messages from somebody, but they didn't know who. It was like a fake number. And so the messages just kept coming and coming, and they were really fucking disgusting. Like nasty, nasty text messages to these girls. This young girl, pretty young, blonde girl. She had a boyfriend, and the messages were all, geared towards like the boyfriend and her, basically putting her down, saying like, oh, he doesn't like you, you have a flat ass, you don't suck his dick. I mean, really graphic, disgusting messages. Okay. And then it goes into like, you should kill yourself, like really fucked up shit. Really fucked up shit coming from these messages. And this went on for over a year. Okay. So, they're thinking for the whole movie, I don't want to spoil it, but throughout the whole entire, it's not a movie, it's a documentary, but they're thinking through the whole thing. They're trying to figure out who's sending these messages to this girl, because this went on for like a year, I believe, and it was in the tune of like hundreds of thousands of messages from this person who was like fucking stalking and harassing them. Okay, this couple, until they like broke up and everything. When it comes out in the end, who was sending the messages, it is the most fucked up thing you could ever imagine in your fucking life. And so I want to know who watches it. So check it out. It's called Unknown Number. It's on Netflix right now. And it is so fucked up. So if you didn't watch it, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but if you have Netflix, it's only one, it's like an hour, maybe hour and a half long video. So worth the watch, and just so fucked up. So there's your homework assignment. Okay. Since we're starting school. Yeah. I'm giving you guys a homework assignment. No, I'm just kidding. If you have Netflix, check it out. If not, there's probably like, I don't know. You could obviously find out about this story online, but I do suggest watching the actual documentary, because it's really fucked up. I could imagine someone doing such a thing, trolling with vile shit. Yeah, well, I mean, there's people here that do that shit. So I get kind of relate. But yeah, not this shit was beyond anything I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you have to think, right? They made a whole entire Netflix documentary about it. That tells you everything you need to know right there. How fucked up it is. A phone call when sorry, my son's fucking school. I hear start the relentless calls every 5 minutes from my son's school. Well, it's not his necessarily his school; it's his school district calling. But anyway, I highly suggest you watch that movie or whatever it is documentary if you didn't see it yet. Definitely go check it out because it's super fucking interesting. Super fucking interesting. So anyway, who watched Laura's live last night? I need to know who the fuck was there watching that shit. Laura had, Laura did her normal, feigning concern over somebody else. Oh, I want to give somebody a voice, and Laura, she don't fucking care about it. It's not like she gives a shit about this girl's feelings, which she made more than obvious by the end of the fucking live stream when she was like, basically, uh, like talking shit about the girl as soon as she fucking left her panel. So it's the girl Ellie. You guys all know her. I think she goes up on Queen Bee's panel, or used to. I personally, like, I don't know the girl. I don't know her. Okay, that good. I just know she always used to go up on Queen Bee's panel all the time. I don't even know if she still does because I don't watch any of these people. And she always seemed like a nice girl to me. Like, a little wacky, but we're all a little fucking wacky, right? You know what I'm saying? Seemed like a nice, like, kind of person though. But apparently, I don't know. She got in some shit with some other people on here, whatever. And so she went up on Laura's panel last night. I don't know. I'm not accusing the girl of being on anything, but she was just babbling on. Like, I mean, it just wasn't even making sense. Clearly, it's just kind of funny sitting back and watching these, like, I hate to call them, but like new people, right? These new people going through this drama that we went through years ago. Because, like, there was some things that she was saying on the panel last night that I kind of like could relate with, where one of the things she was saying was like she outgrew his space. She likes the word space a lot. She outgrew, you know, this space or something. And I kind of relate with that in a sense because, like, I got deep in the drama years ago. I was like so invested in this shit, and I totally get it because it sucks you in. Like, it was more during, what was it, 2018? Okay. I came onto YouTube because I was following the Chris Watts case, but like also you gotta remember when I started going live and everything, it was only like not even, it was like a year and a half after my mom passed away. Okay. And I went through all this shit with my family. If you guys watched my series on my channel, right, about what I went through. Um, but anyway, and I was definitely in a totally different headspace back then than I am now. Here I am, how many years later? 5 or 6 years later. But like, I needed a distraction, away from my reality at the time. And I feel like, I got super fucking invested in YouTube shit. I was so fucking heavily invested in this shit. And then, you guys don't know what happened. Fights with people. Like, that's so not my character, dude. Like, honestly, it's not. When I was young, I really avoided, hanging out with anybody that like had drama. Obviously 1990s drama and 2025 drama is a lot different. But you know what I'm saying? Like, because the internet and everything. But like, I really was like, I just didn't like bullshit in my life. So like the fact that I got sucked in, like shows you that I feel like anybody could get sucked into this shit, you know? Like if you're in a vulnerable or kind of weak spot or you're bored or whatever the fuck, you get sucked into this shit so fucking easily. You know, it's like a soap opera, but it's a live soap opera. People need to stop caring about who people are at home. Yeah, for real. I listen, girl. I agree 100%. And it really just sucks you in. My take: a group of people were looking into people's real life. It was about to come out, so they threw Ellie under the bus. Bunch of real lifers. Yeah, probably. Like I don't know the whole backstory. I really don't. I don't really know like all that happened or why this is even being discussed. Okay, I really don't. I have no idea. Um, but I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but it's so messy. But I'm like, it's also like the same kind of thing that our community went through years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you're kind of sitting back watching it now, and you're like, oh my god, these people. You know, is this what we looked like like a couple of years ago? Because it's fucking messy, and it probably is. You know, it is like the constant just back and forth. Everybody's fighting, and then I'm not involved in it anymore. I'm just happy about that. So it's kind of like I don't really watch these people because like I don't even want to follow it. Like that's how uninvolved I want to be in this type of shit. You know, I don't even follow the drama that much. You know, I was bored last night, turned Laura on, and fucking I'm just like, what the actual fuck? The girl said she called a medical examiner's office, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck if the person was your friend or not. That's fucking weird. Like, really, it's weird that you're calling a medical examiner's office on a person that you met online. Like, first of all, why would you even think that a medical examiner's office would give you a fucking any information about, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's essentially a stranger to you. I mean, girl, that's fucking weird. I'm sorry. You could have explained it every which way, but that's fucking weird. As far as looking up people, everybody fucking does it. I don't give a fuck. Okay. And I've always said this and I stand by it. There's nothing wrong with looking at the information. It's like what you do with the information when you look at it. Okay. If you're fucking just like being like, for instance, somebody's talking shit about you and you just dox them all over the place just because they're talking shit about you, that's ridiculous. Okay. If somebody's doxing you and you dox them back, well, I mean, what the fuck? Why should you protect somebody's information if they're doxing you? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how or why these people had an argument or why they were looking at each other's information. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the whole fucking story is weird to me. The whole fucking thing is weird. Yeah, Laura said she wouldn't do anything. Oh, well, that's how I wanted to play because Laura's so fucking full of shit, dude. So full of shit. Okay. Because she really, like, dude, just shut the fuck up about the CPS call, Laura, and maybe it'll fucking go away. She can't shut the fuck up about it. She really can't. She's like trying to compare things the other day that I'm like, Laura, this is no fucking comparison. There's no comparison. Well, I guess it's the same way that she tries to compare somebody smoking weed, okay, to like somebody being addicted to opiates, which to me are like two completely fucking different things, or even alcohol. Weed, I don't know. I don't think Laura ever smoked weed, but like the worst thing that's going to happen to you while you're smoking weed is you're going to get like tired, hungry, and, you know, maybe a little paranoid. Like that's my problem. That's why I don't smoke it, is because I get really bad paranoia about, not about like people or anything. I get paranoid like my heart is racing fast or my arm is numb and I'm having a stroke. That's the kind of paranoia I get. It's always like about like something happening to me, you know? I don't get like the paranoia like, oh, people are watching. Not that kind of paranoia. Paranoia about like my health for some reason. Every time I get like anxiety. I don't even, I probably should rephrase that and call it anxiety, not really paranoia. Right? Hey, polka dot Suzanne, how are you, girl? So like she said she was allergic. How? What? She's allergic to THC. I listen. Maybe that's possible, but I've never fucking heard of that. Never heard of that. Yeah, Adderall is a drug, absolutely. But like, dude, an opiate addiction, all right, and a fucking, you could quit smoking weed at any time. I have, I mean, like I did. I was a heavy weed smoker when I was younger, heavy. heavy. Okay. I stopped smoking and I never felt like anything. Like I never felt like a withdrawal symptom. When I quit smoking cigarettes for a while, I felt like I was fucking coming off like heroin, dude. I did. I had physical and very mental, withdrawals symptoms from tobacco, from, nicotine. But weed, I just stopped. So, like, to me, you can't even compare the two. You can't even compare it. I've heard people could have, some type of withdrawal symptoms from smoking pot, but I don't know. I've never had it myself. I stopped and it was just like my life went on. In fact, I felt better when I stopped smoking it because I was like, oh my God, I think the weed was giving me like, I think it was worsening my anxiety, Like I was trying to tell my friend this before he died because he smoked heavy too. And he was having really bad anxiety. And I kept telling him, dude, it's the weed. I'm telling you, quit smoking and you'll see. You're not going to have the anxiety like you do anymore. Not saying it's going to go away 100%, but it's going to go away a lot because weed gives you anxiety. Some people it helps their anxiety. But like, dude, you can't compare smoking weed to fucking taking opiates. Okay. Opiates is like a very, very, very physical dependent. Okay. You go through bad withdrawals when you come off of that shit. It's not even comparable. All right, hold on. I'm gonna try to get back on my thing here. I still don't hear myself. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. Why is this open? All right, dude. I don't care about FaceTime. I'm not trying to FaceTime. All right, let me see if I can get back on my laptop. I mean my desktop here. Oh, why I can't hear myself. I already know it's not working. Oh, there we go. I hear myself. Yay. Weed helps slow my ADHD brain. See, like for some people, it really helps them. And I'm a huge proponent of legalizing weed because I'll be honest with you, I'd rather have a bunch of people smoking weed and driving around and you know what I'm saying than people drinking and driving. I think weed is so much better. If you need to have something to whatever it is, take the edge off or whatever it is, I'm all for it. Weed is way better than any other drug. It's way safer. It, doesn't fuck you. I don't know. That's why I think Laura never smoked it because I'm like, weed does not fuck you up to the point where you can't function. I mean, I'll be honest, like when I was like a teenager, I used to like smoke weed and go to work and nobody knew I was high. Like, I mean, it is what it is. I used to go to school, smoke weed and go to school. Not that I did the best in school, but you know what I'm saying? Like you could still function and smoke weed. You could still function in your life and be a pothead. She talks about it like, oh, you're so stoned all the time. Like you can't function. And to me, that's, I don't know. That just tells me she never really smoked it because if you smoked weed before, that you're fully functional, you just get like a little head buzz. Like that's really it. It doesn't impair you, I don't think. Yeah, your reaction time might be slower or something, but I don't think it impairs you the way, some other drugs do. Like opiates, for example, that's dangerous. Okay. You could be driving and fucking nod out in the middle of your fucking driving. That's not going to happen to you while you're on weed. You know what I'm saying? Like after you smoke a joint, you're not going to fucking nod out and fall asleep. I mean, most people, when they take opiates, they don't even know that they're fucking nodding out. They're not even like aware of it. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She's fucking high on Adderall. Oh my God. But yeah, like that Adderall, I don't know. I never took it. I never wanted, I hate anything that makes your heart race or like makes you feel speedy. So I wouldn't, that just wouldn't be something that I would want to take. Even though I have ADHD, I never wanted it because I was like scared of getting addicted to it and then becoming dependent on it. And then, what if I don't have it? What if I want to come off of it? Like, I was like, I'll just deal with being ADHD. At least I know I have it now. And, that's it. All right. I'm waiting for my thing to load back up. I was so productive on what? This is so annoying the way they changed this on the phone because I can only see like one of your guys' comments. Who's smoking weed? Hey, man, smoke them if you got them, Narnie. That's what I say. Fucking light that shit up. I'm all for it. Like, I really am. I was always like into, obviously there should be some limitations on it. I think there should definitely be an age limit, just like there is with alcohol. But like, I don't see anything wrong with people smoking weed. It doesn't fuck you up to the point where you can't, function. Yeah, might it slow you down a little bit? Do you joke around? Yeah, about it. But it's you could still be a productive human and smoke weed. And I'm not saying go to work high and all that shit. I mean, I did that when I was young, but at this age, I would never do that. Well, I don't smoke because I get anxiety from it. But I always I'm jealous of the people who could, smoke weed and not get anxiety. Like, kudos to you. I wish I was one of those people. I'm just not. I'm just not. All right. My thing is almost started up here. All right. So, yeah. So that's that. But I just was like, what the fuck is she talking about? But hold on. I'm trying to wait for this to fucking load up. Come on, you piece of shit. Oh my God. I need a new computer and a new laptop. Should I just like start dropping my Cash App like everybody else on here does? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Totally joking. Laura was straight begging for Cash Apps last night. She's like, I'm broke. I'm like, get a fucking job, dude. Like, I mean, it's like she's like, oh, I'm broke. I need Cash Apps. Okay, dude, get a fucking job. All right, like every other normal person. Why should other people give you money? Because you're broke. What the fuck are you spending your money on? It's nobody's fault that you're broke, dude, except yours. So I can't believe she just has the balls to ask people that. I'm like, wow, just fucking wow. All right, let me oh my God, fucking thing, so slow. Let me add myself here. Hello, computer, wake up. All right, I just gotta wait a second. I was gonna say stop grifting. I know you're kidding. Yeah, right. I would never ask people to fucking pay for shit. You're going back to work Thursday? Oop. All right, hold on. Oh. All right, I had myself muted. Wait. All right, you guys can hear me, right? All right. All right. Oh shit. I would not like. She's straight the fuck up was like asking people for Cash Apps last night. I'm like, wow, dude. Like, wow. She's like, I'm broke. I'm broke. Oh my God. I bought my 80-year-old great aunt some gummies now. She takes one every evening and sleeps better than she has in years. I gotta tell you, when my mom was sick, somebody gave her weed. I don't know who, I forgot. But she said it really helped her with her pain when she got sick. All right, so hold on here. Perplexed. Hold on. Oops. Perplexed. What the fuck is her name? TC True Crime. I'm not playing the one from last night because honestly, it was the whole fucking thing was that girl just rambling. Like I couldn't even follow her. That's how bad it was. The rambling, it was bad. But we all know Laura was just doing it because she wanted people in her chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't give a fuck about the girl Ellie. She don't give a fuck about the drama. She just wanted people in her fucking chat. She just wants to involve herself in the drama so that she could have numbers in her chat, okay? The same reason she's making all these, like, ridiculous fucking dog shorts or whatever the fuck she's doing. All right, let's, this was the one. I think it was this one. Hold on a second. All right. This is weird. Why is this on her? Oh. Channel stats. Why is it showing me that? That's so weird. -1 uploads per week. Channel rank 2.3 M. I think it was this one. All right. Hold on a second. I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's 2 hours, and I don't have 2 hours to sit here, but hold on. Whoa! Hold on. She's... Alright. Hold on. The number one... The one using the deceased person for empathy and deflection from the issue she's in. That girl. Oh, Janelle, I didn't even think about that, but you're probably right. You are probably 100% right. Oh my God, Crystal, please. Her mouth. I don't know. I don't know if anybody in her chat tells her, but like seriously, her microphone is so fucking loud, dude. So loud. Like if I'm not loud, please let me know because I will fix it, if I can. But holy shit, is her microphone loud? Holy shit, is it loud? It sounds like she's screaming. I think it was the beginning of this one. Hold on. I mean, she's just.
With all my mods. What's
All
up?
right.
What's up? I guess I'm talking to myself.
Yeah,
So maybe we'll play a song.
No, please don't play one of
There's
your
one mod.
shitty
What's up,
songs.
Amber?
Oh my God, is that a parrot? I wanna fucking dude. I don't know why, but all these like parrot fucking things are coming on my suggested. I guess because I watched one the other day, and now I keep getting fed like bird content, like parrots and cockatiels. I had a cockatiel when I was little, but this little parrot bird, I don't know, it's so cute. The mom goes like bacon pancakes or something, and it's so freaking cute. It's making me really want a bird again. I had birds like my whole childhood. We had finches, cockatiels, and they call them budgies now, but I think we called them parakeets when I was a kid. But I fucking love them. They're so fucking cool. Birds are awesome. But I feel bad keeping them in a cage because like birds should be free and fly. But oh my God, I want a bird so bad. So bad. I really do. They're so fucking cool, dude. But I really shouldn't get a pet right now. It's a very long, lifelong commitment. Oh, dude, her cottonmouth is disgusting. Like disgusting. It's so bad. It triggers me. I can't even listen to her lives sometimes because it's so bad. All right.
What's up, Bad Wolf? Bad Wolf, I was just thinking about you because I'm like, you know what? Tomorrow's fucking Labor Day. He has no excuse. So here you are. What's up, Sweet Misery? Sweet
I heard Laura had a date. What happened? Somebody actually
Misery,
went
I
out
gotta
with
fill
her?
out that thing. I forgot. I've been working on the website for fucking 7 hours.
Bro, why does it take her so long? I still don't understand why it takes her so long to work on her website, dude. Ovi's doing good, Mercedes girl. He's growing up and he's like starting to get more mature. He's still a pain in the butt, but he's doing well. He's doing well. I don't understand. She never has second dates. I don't understand why it takes her so fucking long to work on this website all the time. Like, I don't know. I don't really change my website. It's been the same, like, template since I've gotten it, since I started it. But, like, adding things, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It could be time consuming. But, like, I don't know. It shouldn't take you 7 hours to add product to your fucking website, dude. Like, it just shouldn't. Especially when you're doing AI. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. But Laura's got a new mission now. I don't know.
Cassie, how are you?
Hey,
I've literally been on the website for like 7 fucking hours. My brain is fried. I'm like, I need a break.
God, dude.
I need an absolute break.
And especially, I don't know why it takes her this much time, because wasn't she like a web developer or some shit? I don't know.
But the fall collection is up.
Yeah.
Not the website and not the website. Not the wax melts or air fresheners, but candle-wise, the fall collection is up.
Please don't say freshies.
And I deleted a bunch of candles, so we're redoing everything. But shut up, Bad Wolf.
I hope if she deleted any candles, it was those like fucking 1980s hairband candles. Because who the fuck bought one of those? Anybody? Anybody need a fucking Motley Crue candle? Because I don't. She claims she built web design. Yeah, she told me she had a web design company. I'm like, okay, girl. Okay.
I have so much to say, and I don't even know where to begin.
Yes.
Boof. All right.
Boof.
So let me start with hope everyone had a good weekend. I actually had a good weekend.
Her and Bad Wolf just need to fuck and get it over with already, because they're clearly into each other.
Catching up with my buddy yesterday. We had a good time. going through, high
Oh, that was her date, a buddy. Now it's her buddy.
school memories, and it was fun. Did you ever come up with my scent? Oh, let me tell you, Bad Wolf, I have a scent. It's called peppered pumpkin. Oh my God, it is so good.
It's called
Like,
sour
it really
ball
is so
sack.
good. Right out of the bottle, it's good. On the
Sorry.
candles, it's good.
I can't pause.
I haven't made air freshener
Yeah, if I had to make a scent for Bad Wolf, it would be called sour ball sack.
with it yet. But as far as candles go, oof. And I got a new apple cinnamon. Ooh, it's yummy.
Her 12 years of stripping. You know, Janelle, somebody posted that the other day. Who was it? Oh my God, somebody posted it. Somebody posted a clip of her. Was it Hartley? And it was her like fucking, I don't know, she was talking about, it was like the stripper thing where she's like, oh, I was 3 months pregnant and I went to the strip club and I told Vinny that I can't strip anymore because I'm pregnant with twins or triplets or whatever the fuck she said. I don't know. And she's like, well, twins, right? She only has twins. So like, oh, I can't strip anymore. And then she says, it was great working for you for 12 years. And I didn't know that she supposedly stripped for that long. I was like, wow, that's a fucking long time as a stripper. Holy shit. So like if you were stripping for 12 years, you're only 50 years old. When did you have time to do all these other careers that you have? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a long career in stripping if it was 12 years, dude. That's a decade. It's over a decade. How did you have time to do all these other careers that you had? Stockbroking and Vegas showgirl and record executive, whatever the fuck she was, producer, managing bands. When did you do all this if you were stripping for 12 years of your adulthood, dude?
So those of you that have subscriptions, those are the 2 cents this month.
I want to play this part because she completely fucking... What happened? Where'd she go? She completely lied about... Like, she just doesn't tell the fucking story right, ever. What happened? Why did she disappear?
What happened?
Oh.
What did you guys hear up to? I see that it's... A collection is up.
Oh, why is it...
That's what I've been working on for the last 7 hours. I hate redoing the website.
Bad Wolf was a managing mod, went rogue, blocked people, mods included. Then Bad Wolf pops back up, and Laura has forgiven all. Wait a second. Shut up. He was a managing mod on her channel? What?
It sucks. But what sucks even more... So you're going to get me fired up.
Janelle, you're 100% right. She'll accept anybody back if it means money.
No, I'm not talking to anyone. I'm saying what I got to say.
All right, come on. Get into it already.
Because people need to hear it.
It's all lies, dude.
I honestly, though, hey, Rhodey, I was listening to stuff on and off all weekend. Why is everybody talking about fucking nonsense? She is the lamest motherfucker in this entire community.
Okay. Let's rewind a couple of months ago. I swear to God, Laura was like pumping nonsense up, trying to kiss her ass. Now she's the lamest. Okay.
Why is everyone talking about her? I have never in my life heard more people talk about somebody so motherfucking boring in my entire life. Never.
Why are you listening to it, though? That's the question. Why does she get mad when everybody's talking about? Just don't listen to them. If you don't like the topic, turn it the fuck off. Just like I do when you were talking about true crime. I'm like, I don't want to listen to Laura talk about true crime. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you care what everybody's talking about all the time?
Ever. In my 6 years on YouTube, my 5 years in this community, why do we keep discussing nonsense?
Who keeps discussing her?
I'm lost when it comes to nonsense because I don't watch her at all. So I don't know what's going on. Like, I used to watch her for like a minute back when Sebastian first went missing. And after that, nah, stop watching her. It was the same rinse and repeat over and over and over. It was boring. But this weekend, every time I turn on YouTube, somebody else was fucking talking about it. I'm like, oh my God, she's not this successful.
Okay, I have nothing against nonsense. I just don't watch her anymore. I don't have any problems with her. I just don't watch her because, like, I don't care about Granny's watching. I don't care about the Britney girl. I don't care about any of these people. I don't watch them. I don't pay attention to them. I'm not judging you if you do. If you do, that's great. I don't watch Queen Bee. I don't watch any of those people. I don't keep up with their shit, their drama. I can't. These people are live for like 8 fucking hours every day, and I do not have the attention span to keep up with that shit. I just don't. So I don't watch them. It's nothing personal, you know?
Exciting.
But like, why does she care? If you don't like what the people are talking about, just don't watch their channels. Like, it's pretty easy. Like, why are you trying to control what the community is about, Laura? I don't understand. Thought you had your own community. She does that weird thing.
But one thing that I decided to do, to be fair to myself, to be authentic with myself, to be fair to my subs,
authentic.
I decided to watch some people that
Being fair to myself, like all three of you. What? Hey, Kate. Cannot even force myself to check in with their bullshit. Queen's channel was okay for a minute. If you get, yeah, girl, I can't. Like, I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't do it. And I don't have anything personal against any of these people, like, because I don't know them really, but I just don't watch them. Like, it's not an interest, you know?
I talk about that I don't normally watch. I may stick up for them, but I don't normally watch them. One of them being Brittany.
Her cotton mouth so bad.
I watched as much as I could take.
Hey, Dev. Hey. Or Liz, rather.
Maybe it's just me. But to me, if I'm watching a creator,
by the way,
pay attention to me as your sub.
Okay, this is what
That's all I ask.
All right, this is the part that I wanted to get to, but hold on, I'm going to rewind that. I just want to say, if you're paying membership on my channel, I was thinking of this yesterday. I just want to say thank you so much, because I know I haven't been live that much lately, and I haven't been putting out like anything really as far as content goes, and I really appreciate it. This summer was a little crazy for me. You guys know I really don't like to go live when my, family's home. Like, it's just, I rather do it when I'm home by myself, and I don't have to have distractions and people yelling in the background and stuff like that. So I appreciate, I had my son home. My husband was home for a little bit because he was laid off for a little while this summer. But thank God he's back at work now. I mean, he has been for like a month or two. I don't know, like a month and a half. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that has, stuck in there with me and hung in there with me. And thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate that. And when my son will be going back to school, I'll try to, pick up and go live a little bit more. I just, I had my son home. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know how people go live when their families are home. Like, to me, to each their own. I just feel like weird sitting in a fucking room talking to a computer when my family's there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my husband works. It was nice having him home I think he was home for like 8-9 weeks or something like that. He was laid off between jobs, and it was nice having him home for that stretch of time, because like we don't get to ever really spend that much time alone together, so I'm not gonna sit here online talking when my husband's home with me. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me to do that. And then my son's home during the day. Like, you guys know I don't really share my son on here, so like I don't want people hearing him. I just don't go live when he's home. Like, my family is my priority when they're home, and when I'm by myself, that's when I go live. It's my hobby. It's my thing that I like to do on the side. So anyway, no judgments for people that do go live when their family's home. It's just like, for me, I just personally feel like priorities. Like, this isn't a priority of mine when my family's around. But anyway, I was thinking yesterday, I'm like, I feel like people are probably like, how, like, she hasn't made content, you're paying membership. I really do appreciate it if you're if you stuck in with me, and I will definitely try to start going live more often when my son goes back to school and I'm home and I have time for it. Like, I really just haven't really had the time for going live when my family is around, because I just don't like to do it. I've always been like that, and it's just how I am. So I don't know how these people could sit there for 8 hours, right, live, while their kids are like home. Like, I don't know. My son, maybe he's a little spoiled, but like, I make him food. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do things for my kid, like, still, even though he's old enough to do it himself at this point. I don't know. He's my only kid, so I kind of spoil him. So he's a little spoiled.
Maybe it's just.
Oh, Sarah, wait. No, I'm sorry. She's a year younger than Jesse. All right. He's going, oh my God, he's getting so old. He's almost as tall as me now, guys. I can't. And he's like all into his hair, and I can't take it. I'm like, stop fucking growing up, dude. Stop.
It's me. But to me, If I'm watching a creator, fucking pay attention to me as your sub.
All right. Do you guys find this weird? She's like, if I'm watching, Laura, why do you need attention? I think that is very, I don't know the word, maybe narcissistic, for you to think that a creator should pay attention to you when, you know, some of these people, you go in their chats, there's 100 people, there's, 200 people, 300 people, 400 people. I would never go into somebody's chat that has that many people in their chat, or any chat, to be honest with you, and expect that person to pay attention to me. The chat is not about me. I can't, egotistical, that's probably a better word. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot believe that she, like, thinks these people should pay attention to her. Why? Why should they pay attention to you, Laura? Like, or over anybody else that's in the chat? I know she's, like, got this really weird thing with, like, clearly a need for attention, that she feels that if she's in somebody's chat, they should fucking pay attention to her. She talks about this a lot, about creators who don't pay attention to their chats and shit. And I'm like, I don't care if you pay attention to me or not if I'm in your chat. Like, I go in the chat knowing that there's 100, 200, 300 people in there that, like, chances are you're probably not going to see my comment, and that's fine. I don't really go in there to chat with the creator. I go in there more to chat with the other people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's very odd that she expects this from creators. It's strange.
That's all I ask.
Pay attention to me.
Care about. And I don't mean Brittany doesn't. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying, but the constant, hold on, I'll be right back, drives me fucking insane. And she's not the only one in this community that does that. I have noticed a lot of people do it. No, thank you.
Like, dude, first of all, when you have other people on your panel, it is very hard to pay attention to chat because you don't want to interrupt people who are talking. And also, it's just hard when there's, like, hundreds of people in the chat. Like, I don't get that many people, so I could talk to you guys and, like, read your comments and stuff. But not everybody else could do that.
So what are your choices? You got Granny, who also...
Pugs, yeah. My son wanted me to bring him in Sephora the other day because he wants to smell the cologne. I'm like, stop, grow it up. Oh, my God, he's getting so old. He's so, like, mature. It's just killing me.
She does is talk about herself. Poor me, poor me, poor me. Queen Bee is no different than Brittany. Constantly fucking hold on.
Hey, Lisa, oh my God. I was just thinking of you before. Do you know who messaged me? And I didn't even see it until she messaged me a couple of weeks ago. One of, like, Lisa in the chat right here. She was one of my first, like, internet friends, really. Her and this other woman that I met, her name was Nurse Kathy. And I was friends with her years ago. Oh my God, I'm trying to think of when we became friends. It had to be during the Jodi Arias thing, so like 2013. And she messaged me. I was so happy to hear from her. She messaged me on Facebook the other day, and I was thinking of her. I was like, oh my God. I mean, I was thinking of you because I was like, it's, crazy that we all, we had this little, internet group, and I was so happy to hear from her. It was really nice to hear from her.
I'll be right back. Not there.
Yes, you remember her, right? Nurse Kathy. She was so cute.
So fucking annoying. Because she has a defaming opinion on everyone who is talking about her.
All right, Laura.
I bet he does have soft hands.
I don't know who she's talking about.
But,
Bad Wolf said, I think Sinner has soft hands. Oh, that's kind of funny. He's so jealous. Him and that Sinner guy, who's a fucking weirdo too, sorry. But I don't know. I just think it's really weird when a guy is like that. Like, I listened to him for like, I don't know, 5 minutes the other day. And I'm like, whoa, this dude is like really fucking deep in this drama. And mean, too. Like, really mean towards women, but whatever. He kind of reminds me of another guy that used to be in our community. But anyway, I think, like, him and Bad Wolf are, like, vying for... yes, Capone. He got blocked in the chat. He's really fucking, like... What this guy says about women is... It's very... it's like very aggressive sounding, like he like almost wants to like cause harm to them, which I think is really weird. Like it's one thing to talk shit, that's fine, I don't have a problem with that, but the way he talks, and I find it weird that Laura's so supportive of him, because like she used to come down on other men in the community that were involved in women's drama, and I'm not saying like it's wrong, it's fine if men are into drama, I have nothing, you know, against that. I'm just saying that the way he goes about it to me is a little aggressive, you know. I don't know. Like the way he talks, the way he like threatens, I think it's strange. I'm sorry, I do. He's very threatening sounding. He's like very menacing the way he talks. But yeah, it sounds like he doesn't really care for women too much. And again, I don't really know the guy that well. I showed him, I turned him on for a couple like minutes the other day because somebody was talking about him in Discord, and I'm like, ooh, this is kind of scary.
So I decided to listen to a few different people that I don't normally listen to. And I'm going to go back to...
But anyway, I think him and Bad Wolf are like vying for Laura's affection.
I probably shouldn't listen to them.
I heard Laura's a mod on his channel now, too. She's probably like blocking his whole fucking chat.
One of the things I did hear from Brittany...
The worst thing you could do is give this bitch a wrench, dude. I am not fucking kidding. The worst thing you could do is give Laura a wrench, because she will destroy your fucking chat, your channel. Anybody that says anything about her gets blocked immediately.
Was that Hartley has now changed her tune. Okay. And
why? Hey, Burnt Hot Dog. I messaged you on Discord the other day, so check it if you can. I wanted to talk to you, but I'm sending you my love. That's all I could say. But there was something else in the message too, so check it. But I'm sending you my heart and my love. All right. Sorry. I just saw you, so I wanted to say that.
Kudos. Because she's going to be better. She is exactly, Eliza. That's what I'm saying. They just leave their panels like, I don't know. I'm sorry, but as a creator, fucking pay attention.
I think I messaged you. Now I'm starting to forget. I'm pretty sure I did, but just check to see if I did. If not, I'm going to message you later.
If you can't pay attention to your chat, then you don't have a right to be a fucking creator. And all of these morons that pay these people for attention, you're fucking dumber than the...
See, that's so weird. She assumes because she wants attention from these creators that she pays, that's why everybody else pays creators. You know, I think that's so bizarre, like, to me, because I'm like, again, like, why do you expect attention? Like, I am never going into a chat looking for attention from the creator. That's so weird. I don't know.
Creator who leaves your ass and doesn't give a fuck. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, because Laura cares about all her fucking people, right? Mm.
I know I'm not the only one, obviously, because, you know, I have a Discord and I have a Patreon. There is nothing more fucking frustrating as a creator than seeing so many of these creators make a fortune when they couldn't give two fucks about their subs.
Oh my God, dude. Laura, you don't care about your subscribers. Let's just be honest. You only care about the people that are fucking paying you, dude. That's all you care about. Because you see, when you keep constantly relating making a fortune, you know, with subscribers, that's all you're interested in. That's all you fucking care about. You're just jealous that these people are getting money and you aren't.
They don't. You're paying them for attention. You are one sick bitch.
Who pays creators for attention, though? Who? I want to know one person that pays a creator because they want attention. Don't talk about your personal life in her Discord. She'll think you're scamming and taking attention away from her. That's 100% true, Capone, because, yeah, I've seen her do that with somebody. You know who I'm talking about. I don't think that person's around anymore, but you know who I'm talking about.
Or whoever. You don't pay somebody to get their attention. Now, if you have a chat of like...
That's really true, moderator. She pays attention and interacts with chat and doesn't get super chats, but others don't read chats and make bank. It's envy, money, money, money. That's all it is.
Who can I think of? I don't know, Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll does it.
Oh, thank you, Pugs. Thank you. And who else? I'm sorry. I saw somebody give you another super sticker. Thank you.
And he's got 30,000 people in there. Or Emily Baker. And she's got 200,000 people watching her or 50,000 people watching. I totally get the only way she's going to see your comment is through a super chat. I get that.
I mean, look, I've watched creators before, and I have thought to myself, like, oh, this person obviously doesn't read their chat at all, right? They're just talking. But I do understand sometimes, like, somebody that, has a script or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to pay attention to their chat because they're more focused on, like, what they're presenting. Then that's totally fine. If you're just sitting there and bullshitting and you don't pay attention to your chat, that I find it a little weird, but, like, because then I'm like, why go live? Just upload a video. Like, I feel like part of going live is so you can interact with your chat, but some people just don't do it, dude. Like, and I'm not mad at them. Like, she wants the attention all on her. And I know this because when she used to come in my chat, I always felt like no matter what I was talking about, she would somehow like get the chat to focus on her. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen her doing it in other people's chats too. Like, she wants to try to turn the whole chat into her. I see her doing it. I've seen her doing it in other people's chats. Like, she goes in and it becomes the Laura show in the chat when she goes in the chat. It's so weird.
But that's not this community. These creators...
Yeah, like, she derails the chat. Hey,
some of them can't handle looking at chat when they have 50 people in it. And they certainly can't handle chat when they have 1,000 people in it. I've handled chats that had way more. Like, it's not that fucking hard.
When have you handled chats that have way more?
Hard. All you have to do is just fucking pay attention. Now, if it's on a cell phone, it's a little different.
Okay, maybe it's not that hard for you, but for other people, they might have trouble multitasking, Laura, like, and concentrating.
You don't have the same capability as you do on a computer. But that's not why they're doing it. They're doing it because they just don't give a shit about you. Just give them money.
How does she know that, though?
Subs mentality changed, and they only paid creators that actually paid attention to them without having to pay, this community would...
In other words, me? Like, that's her thinking right there. Thank you. I love everything I've ever ordered. Just wanted to thank you so much. No, thank you. You shouldn't be thanking me. Thank you so much for ordering. Thank you.
Change. Big time.
And thank you for the super chat, too. Thank you.
But of course, they won't. Because they have to have that attention from a creator that's...
That's another thing, Janelle. She has 2 monitors. Not everyone has a setup to see chat. It's so true. Right now, and that's why I've been going live up here. Not only do I have my microphone set up on my, desk with my desktop, but my monitor is like, I don't know, I think it's like 19 inches or 20 inches. And like when I'm on my laptop, it's so fucking hard to see the chat and the fucking... And like if you're playing something on screen, it's so hard to see both. Some people just are like not good at multitasking, and that's fine. Like, who cares?
Never going to give it to them anyway. This has been proven time in and time again.
Oh my God.
But that's not even where I was going with that.
And I'm sorry, when you have like 400 to 500 people in your chat, like it's got to be hard to pay attention. So sorry. She really is.
But Hartley, I heard, comes on and she now wants kudos, or her and the...
Not everybody ingests massive amounts of Adderall before their lives, right? Some of us are really ADHD and really can't focus on multiple things.
The one, and correct me if I'm wrong in the names.
To be honest, I get fucking annoyed when I'm just being honest. Sometimes when I'm listening to like certain lives, I get annoyed when the people are like thanking their, super chats the whole fucking time. I'm like, oh my God, nobody wants to listen to you thanking people every 5 seconds. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know you should thank people when they give you super chats, but I'm talking people who get like, super chat after super chat. And you're like, all right, dude, it's like sometimes like I find it annoying when creators pay too much attention to their chat, and like they get thrown off focus of what they're talking about. Depends on who it is and what they're talking about. But
it was Hartley, and I think the
Laura
one that went after Brittany's husband. I forgot her name. That's how important she is to me, but I forgot her name.
I don't know who she's talking about.
And everyone's giving them kudos for changing their mind. Hey, Debbie, for changing their mind about... Harley said, no white flag. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. Maybe she lost a bunch of subs? I don't know.
What?
But originally she was getting kudos and, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, like some channels, they'll sit there and read comments from super chat, which is fine. Like, and I get it, especially when they have like 300, 400, 500, 1,000 people in chat. You have to do that.
Okay, Harley is an ex-Patreon of mine. I know Harley for a long time. She's an old grandma. Nothing that there's anything wrong with old grandmas.
Okay, when was Hartley a Patreon of Laura's? I don't remember that at all. At all.
But a lot of people think Hartley's like in her 30s. No, she's like 70s.
I never thought about Hartley's age, to be honest with you. I don't care how old she is. Like, I just don't.
Late 60s, 70s, somewhere around there. She's no spring, 30-year-old.
Either are you, Laura.
Which the only reason I'm even saying that is because God help me if I'm in my fucking 70s bullying some chick on the internet who's like half my age.
Dude, you're in your 50s bullying some woman on the internet that's like half your age, Laura. Like, seriously, you are. Queen Bee, Granny's watching. I mean, like, she talks so much shit about Granny's watching. And look, I'm no Granny's watching fan. I'm just fucking saying it how it is. Granny's watching, I think, is in her 30s still. I don't even know. She seems young to me. But, like, Laura bullies the fuck out of her for, like, living at home with her parents. Like, who gives a fuck? Look, dude, if my mom was around and I was a fucking single mom, you damn straight I'd be fucking living with my mom. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, who fucking cares if she lives with her mom? Especially Laura, who lived with her mom in her 40s. Like, who gives... I don't care that Laura lived with her mom, but I don't understand why you're judging somebody for living with their parents when you fucking lived with your parents when you were in your 40s, dude. I mean, she's a single mom, and just like you, and you should, understand that it's hard to raise children on your own, and, it's nice to have your parents there and have an extra set of hands with your kids. Or kids. I don't know how many kids she has. But, like, why do you judge her for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you care if she lives home with her fucking parents, dude? You literally just moved out on your own recently, Laura. Like, in your 40s. So, who the fuck are you to judge, somebody else? Like, I don't know. If I was a single parent and I was alone and my mom was still alive, I would live with my mom. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't have any shame about it. Because I'd be like, yeah, you're right. I live with my fucking mom. And like, because I know my mom would take me back in a second and help me. So fuck that. I would love to live with my mom again, if I was by myself. Like, I never would have fucking moved out of my mom's house if I didn't meet my husband, because why? My mom was cool. It was like a friend, living with a friend. Who gives a shit? But she's like, judging people. Like, who gives a fuck if people lived with her fucking parents? Like, if that's what she could afford. I don't know if she has, her own apartment. Like, I don't know her living situation. I don't fucking care, dude. Who gives a shit? But, like, Laura, you're in no place to judge anybody because you were living with your mom, okay, for a period of time, too. Your mommy and daddy. Your daddy bought you a car, right? Just so you could move or do what you had to do. So who gives a fuck? Some people live with their parents because they care for their parents because their parents are elderly and they need to help out their parents, and take care of them. I don't know. I don't judge people in those situations because you don't know what everybody's story is, Give me a break. Yeah, I lived with my mom with 3 kids, yeah. And, like, who cares, though? Like, I care that they did. I'm just saying, like, who the fuck are you to judge somebody else who lives with their mom? And who are you to judge somebody? It's like, God help me if I'm 74 bullying people on the internet half my age. Lord, you're doing that now. You're 54. You're a fucking grown-ass woman, dude, doing it. What are you talking about? God help you. It's exactly what you fucking do. My God, dude. No self-awareness. Hey, Lindsay.
Please, God help me if that's the case.
Hi, Cheyenne. I don't know if I said hi to you guys, like, as you were coming in, but Brantley, Remy. Hey, Remy.
The only reason why I'm mentioning her age. But more importantly...
And who the fuck is Hartley bullying, by the way? Who is Hartley bullying? Who? All Hartley does is clip people and then put their clips out, their own words. Who is she bullying exactly? Like, I never see her writing anything nasty or saying anything bad about the people. She literally just clips people and, like, puts out their own fucking words. How is that bullying? And the funny pictures. Okay. But...
And I hate to admit this, because those of you that don't know...
Yeah, Missy Lou, I think that was in last night's, fucking thing. Oh, you know why she has the needles, because she takes that Ozempic shit. Hold on, I gotta let the dog in, because he's going nuts, and he's probably driving my neighbors crazy. Right now. He's barking his head off. Oh, hey! Come on, dog. Come inside. Oh my god, nope. Now he's just barking in the backyard. I don't know. There must be like people on the side of my house or something. He's going absolutely nuts. Hey,
You
Judith.
don't know my history from like 2019.
I remember when she moved to Alabama the morning she moved, she was bragging about taking 3 Adderall and not taking a shower. She had all her spray painted furniture in a U-Haul.
But
oh my god, it's so
there was an
funny.
incident, and it's probably on Harley's channel. We do a ton of commentaries. Can't always acknowledge it. Oh, I know that, Liza. But you guys genuinely do look at chat. You don't wait for someone to super chat for you to notice them.
Eliza Dirk, we do a ton of commentary. We can't always acknowledge every comment, but I do try to highlight good comments while one of my co-hosts is speaking so the subscriber knows we saw it without interrupting. Exactly.
And you guys, it's different because you guys are always talking with each other.
Laura needs attention. How is that different, though? How is that different? Isn't that what Queen Bee's panel is? There's a bunch of people on panel. They're talking to each other. Like, what the fuck? I don't know who this Eliza Jerk is, but, I mean, come on.
But you're also not making the money that they make doing nothing.
She's so fucking jealous, dude.
Yes.
I don't know if she still has the burger candles.
So, I don't want to get, now I'd love.
Yeah, the way our economy is, none of these kids are going to be able to move out of their houses ever. It's really sad.
That's my train of thought. Okay. So those of you that don't know me in 2019.
Okay, this is like where she just completely starts telling the story wrong. It's really amusing.
In 2020, I wasn't exactly the nicest person. I mean, believe me, there's a lot worse.
She seriously thinks that there's a difference in her personality from now and then back then. Like, she thinks there's some type of difference. Oh, the jerks. Okay.
But I wasn't exactly the nicest person that always said the nicest thing. I was pretty hardcore.
And I don't know what she does for people to pay.
One day, me and another channel called It's Randy's Life, because at one point I was Brittany. At one point, the whole DC was coming after me with a bunch of bullshit.
So the whole DC was coming after Laura for no reason, guys. Like, she just got bullied for no reason, right? Okay.
And
so here's like part 1 of this story that she just completely fucking gets wrong.
It was an everyday thing, and it was every channel, and 2 of the main perpetrators were...
Perpetrators? What?
Randy and this one win. And...
Eliza is a jerk. Me too. I've heard of that channel, The Jerks. I don't watch them. I don't know, but I've heard of the channel, so I think that's who.
Randy...
And don't call yourself that. You're not a jerk. You guys have very similar looking avatars, though.
Kept fucking with me and fucking with me and fucking with me. So I started fucking with her back.
When was Randy fucking with her and fucking with her and fucking with her? I think Randy, like, said one thing. I don't remember exactly what it was. Randy said something, and Laura got fucking pissed off. I'll let her finish, and then I'll tell this story the right way.
And one day she pissed me off really bad, and I made a comment in a private chat, basically saying that your mom offed herself, blah, blah, blah.
Basically saying that your mom offed herself, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Well, what's the blah, 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 Laura? Because I know for a fact that whatever Randy said about Laura, which I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know for a fact that whatever it was, it did not warrant that response. So what Laura said was something to the effect about Randy's mom took her own life, okay, because Randy was so ugly or something to that effect, okay? And she thought this was so brilliant, okay, that she first ran it by me and Tiffany on the phone one day. We were on like a 3-way call, and Laura ran it by us, and she's like, oh, should I go live and say, this? And me and Tiffany both, were like, no. Like, that's a resounding fucking no from both of us, okay? Don't say that, Laura. It's not going to make you look good. It's going to make you look bad. Okay. And this was like the beginning of the end for like Laura, because it was just like, dude, I really think you enjoy, inflaming people, but like the things that you try to say to be inflammatory hurt you more than they hurt the other people. Like that saying something like that, in my opinion, makes you look worse than the person that you're trying to make, look bad. And that seems to be a habit of hers, right? She says these egregious things that are so like disgusting and like personal about relatives that aren't here anymore or whatever it is, that it makes her look worse than it makes the person that she's trying to make look bad, you know? So she ran it by us first and we both said no. And then I come later to find out that she also went into her Discord. So after she came to us with this, okay, and literally asked us if she should say this on a live stream. And we both tell her, nah, I don't think that's a good idea, you know? She then takes it to her Patreon to get their opinion, okay? Now, granted, she didn't say it, you know, publicly. She didn't end up saying it publicly, but it got outed. It got outed to the world. And to me, like, dude, she doesn't understand. It doesn't matter that you didn't say that publicly. It matters that why does your brain even go there to say something so horrible about somebody who I don't even remember what Randy said about her, but like, why does your brain go to that dark place like that? That's why people are outraged about it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter that you said it publicly. It's just like, dude, like, what's wrong with you that you would even say something like that to somebody? What the fuck is wrong with you? That you would even think that in your head about somebody's mother who is dealing with, you know, depression or whatever. And do you know how hard it is to like, how sad you have to be to like actually not just attempt to take your life, but to actually follow through with it? Like, a lot of people make attempts, but don't follow through with it. Like, so to get to that point, it's so sad to think that somebody was that sad in their life to get to that point that they decided to do that, right? And Laura thought it was cool to use that against somebody and then blame the kid, which I'm sure, okay, anybody who has dealt with that in their family, they feel responsible for it, even though they aren't. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like they could have done more. It's just like when somebody dies of a drug overdose that you love. You know, you always are left with this feeling that you could have done more. You could have done something, or it's somehow your fault, even though it's not, you know? Why would you use something like that, so tragic, against somebody like that? Like, that's why people were outraged about it. But of course, she's like, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's not a big deal what she said. She's so gross.
It wasn't a nice thing to say.
Oh, and thank you.
I owned it.
KCG, thank you.
And I never said it publicly. Like, she shouldn't have found out about it, but she did because someone leaked it. And everybody went off the fucking deep end.
Because it's disgusting, Laura. That's a really disgusting thing. And Randy wasn't really deserving of it. Because whatever she said about Laura, I know Randy. I don't remember exactly what she said about Laura. But I can guarantee you it was not even fucking close to anything like that. She would never do that.
And I'm going to throw some names out because you guys know them because they're around much. Hartley, Notorious Ash, Randy, One Win, I don't know, everyone and their mother went fucking ballistic that I said something like that. How dare I? What a piece of shit I am. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Randy was young when she lost her mom. Yes, she was a kid, like a young girl.
And those same fucking people.
Yeah, her apologies. We're always sorry, not sorry.
Recently found out, when I say recently, I mean this weekend, learned that that's what Clue said about Brittany's mom. And guess what? None of these people had a problem with it.
Okay. I don't know. Hey, Hartley, I don't know who, like, I think Hartley follows some of these people. I don't know. I only, you know, I see her clipping some of these people, so I'm assuming she follows them, right? But I don't think Randy gives a fuck about any of these people. Clue, whatever, Queen Bee. I don't think her or Wendy follow these people, okay? I certainly don't. But Laura expects you to know what these people said. Like, she expects these people to know what other, like, Cluminati. I don't think they even pay attention to that woman. So why would they get outraged about her saying it when they're not paying attention to her? Like, what the fuck?
Hartley, where's the video? Because you...
Hartley, where's the video?
Went fucking hog wild crazy when I...
Okay, I don't remember Hartley going hog wild crazy when Laura said this. I don't. I just don't.
I said it, and I didn't even say it publicly. But when Clue says it, it's perfectly okay.
All right. It's also a little different when somebody says something disgusting like that about your friend, Laura, like somebody you're friends with and you care about. So, you know, I don't know Clue and I don't know who the fuck she said that about. And if she said something like that, fuck her too. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know the lady Clue. I don't watch her, and I don't think Randy watches her. I don't think Wendy watches her. So like, why would they be upset about something? First of all, that they didn't even know fucking happened. But second of all, like, if whoever she's talking about, why they probably don't know the person. So it's a little different when it's your friend and you know the person and you care about them. She's so dumb, dude.
Right,
really.
Hartley? That's what a
Right, Hartley. I thought CPS has said it on Twitter, to be honest. I think it was in like, did she? You know what, Hartley? You might be right. I swear to God, I feel like it did get said somewhere. You might be right about that.
fake ass bitch you all are. Because again, when I said it, all hell broke loose.
I'm so proud of you, even if you took it down. I know you meant it from your heart. What's that, Brantley?
But Clue says it, and not one of you motherfuckers say a word. And she said it publicly.
It was on Twitter. You're right. I do remember that. Yeah.
There's a lot of things that Clue has said that I laugh at because I'm like, bitch, I said that 4 years ago. Like, nothing she's saying is anything new that none of us haven't heard
Yeah, Missy, it's a really mean thing to say.
before.
Really mean.
And I wasn't doing it to be a shock jock. I don't think she is either. But then,
No, you weren't doing it to be a shock jock. You were doing it because you're just an evil fucking person and you want to hurt people. Okay? Because you didn't just say that like that. It's just like the CBS quill. It didn't just like pop out of her mouth. And like, think about this. She ran it by people first to get their reactions out of it. And I'm pretty sure, because I think at the time I was friends with people that were in her Patreon, because I was friends with Laura at the time when she said that. Me and Tiffany both were like, yeah, no, absolutely fucking not. Okay. Do not say that publicly, Laura. It's not going to make you look good. Then she goes and runs it by her fucking Patreons. And I'm pretty sure that the people that were in her Patreon at that time also were like, yeah, I don't think you should say that publicly, Laura. And then you're right, Hartley. I do think it was put on Twitter. I think somehow she put that or wrote it on Twitter or something. Because now that you said that, I kind of do remember Twitter being involved. And I'm like, this wasn't something that just came out of anger, right? That she just said off the cuff out of anger. She literally fucking like premeditated saying this, ran it by other people, and then brought it out. You know what I'm saying? It's a cruel thing to say to somebody. It's just disgusting. Yes, Randy was on Twitter a lot at the time. You're 100% right. Yes. Things have changed from 4 years ago. Doesn't Laura say not to bring up things from back then? Yeah, she does. But here she is, you know.
see, that's what I thought too, Eliza. I swear to you, I thought of that.
I blocked Marble Mouth Ash years ago. Okay, Bad Wolf. Nobody fucking cares.
I was like, I wonder if Clue's comment got Hartley thinking, like, not that I'm sure she remembered I said it, but something like that. So I agree with you. And I did think of that. But then I sat back and I thought, nah. She's put up with too much of, like, she's rah-rah'd all their shit.
Rah-rah'd?
No, I was never racist. Although some will tell you I am.
Laura. Oh my God. Stop, dude. Stop. Except the racist stuff, Laura, you never was racist. That's Bad Wolf in her chat. Really? You don't think that saying, I don't want to go to Atlanta, it's too dark, it's ghetto as fuck, that's not racist? Okay. You don't think... Dude, there's a whole... Go on Wendy's channel if one of the mods could grab that, her playlist, if you have time. If not, no big deal. Okay? She has said a lot of fucking racially insensitive shit on here. A lot.
But no, I wasn't.
Yeah, those of us with morals don't watch Racist Clue. I don't fucking watch her. I don't know anything about that woman, except she apparently has a dirty toilet bowl. I don't know, because I hear people talking about a dirty toilet bowl all the time. It's the only fucking thing I know about the lady.
I mean, but I'm saying that a lot of the digs that Clue gives, I've said already. Hey, Criminal Med.
I didn't hear Clue say it, and I don't agree with saying it. I didn't clip Laura saying what she said to her about Randy's mom either. Sorry, I said mom. I know it's a mum in the UK. It's something I would even clip to repeat it. Yeah, right. I don't watch Clues. I have no fucking idea what she says. Like, and I don't think a lot of other people, even if you watch somebody, Laura thinks that you're watching every fucking thing that they do all the time. Like, not everybody is keeping up with every single thing that every single person does at all times, Laura. I mean, come on. Like you.
And that's why, to me, it's just laughable. And I'm like, I love how nobody's having outrage.
Yeah, that's true. Saying if a white man knocked on her door at 3 a.m., she wouldn't be scared, but if a black man does, she'd be terrified. Yeah, that is kind of racist.
I mean, I guess the same people that don't like me now who didn't like me then for the same reasons. I get it. I'm not for everyone. But I never did it with malice. Like, we said it because, like, we were fighting with each other.
How the fuck is that not with malice, Laura? You literally fucking ran that by, two separate groups of people first to hurt somebody. Why else do you say something like that to somebody? What do you mean it wasn't with malice? I mean, stop, dude. Telling somebody that their, parent took their own lives because you were ugly or whatever the fuck she said. How is that not with malice, dude? Like, how? Does Laura know what malice means? I don't think she does.
But the other...
I'm still finding sketchy shit Laura did while I supported her. Yeah, dude, there's a lot. I noticed, like for instance, Janelle, when I was friends with Laura, Janelle was not in, like, Laura had the group. And speaking of the group, oh my goodness. Her fucking friend Nadia, I forgot how fucking nutty that bitch was. Because I know a lot of you guys think that those troll accounts belong to Laura, but I do not think they're Laura's accounts. I think that they're one of her friends' accounts, definitely. Because there was a recent live where all those troll accounts started coming into her chat conveniently. I don't know if you guys saw that. All these accounts that she's being accused of being. They all showed up in her chat conveniently one night. And it was very strange. Very strange. But anyway... That girl's fucking nutty. I forgot how nutty she was. I found some old messages, and wow, is she fucking crazy. Just saying.
Party was just as bad.
Oh, thank you, B-Fergs.
But with Hartley and all them, I don't see that.
Yeah, if you go on that playlist right there, Wendy better never not delete that shit, okay? Because if you go on that playlist right there, it'll show you the racist shit and a lot of the fucking egregious shit that's come out of her fucking mouth.
I'm saying one word about the shit that comes out of Clue's mouth. And I see them in Clue's chat. I've been listening to Clue the last couple of days.
Oh my God, of course.
And I got news for you. What I heard Friday, and I hate to say this, but what I heard Friday, I can't disagree with a lot of what she said. I actually agree with a lot of what she said. So, believe me, I still don't like her or anything, but...
Dude, her chat hasn't moved.
There were a lot of things she said that I'm like, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. So I get it. But I was kind of not listening to any of them and then just judging. Yeah, but Eliza, one of my mods just said that that Hartley now changed her mind. So I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, Janelle, you also have a playlist, including one in a playlist on my channel. Ooh, if somebody could grab that link too.
No, I think the stuff that comes out of Clue's mouth is malice. But I'm going to say the same thing I said from the beginning. This is all about...
Mexicans are loud. Laura's racist and call the specific ethnicity of the blacks is racist.
Money.
Laura does not... She's very... I don't want to say racist because I don't think she's like... I don't necessarily know if she's hateful towards other races. I think she's just very prejudiced, and I think she's very ignorant and racially insensitive.
That's it. It's all about money. They are not going to stop making the money that...
Yes, she's very ignorant.
They make off Britney, and I know this because I went through it. Once channels stopped making money off me, they stopped talking about me.
Who the fuck made money off of Laura, dude? And when did they stop making money off of her? Can I ask? Like, who the fuck? She really thinks that people were making money off of her, dude. Like, what? What? Oh my God. Like, there's 100 people that could talk about Laura and maybe like 5 of them and make money because like people super chat you when they like you. It's not necessarily because they don't like you, Laura. So they're super chatting because they don't like you.
But back then, we all made money. It wasn't just the haters making more money than me. Like, I made plenty of money.
And again, it always comes back to money for her. Always comes back to money somehow.
Too. And it was like me against them.
Oh my God. Does anybody know about this story? Wendy Adelson, or I think the lady's name that's on trial is something Adelson. I don't know if it's Wendy. Oh, maybe it is guilty. I don't know. I keep seeing it like come up in my thing, and I can't find like a video that tells you like the story. I can't find anything.
So
I made 200,000 800. I'm so bad at reading numbers, but that's a lot of money off Laura.
a community was divided.
Donna, that's it. Donna Adelson. Like, what did she do? I feel like it's like a big crazy thing. Oh, I know. Zero Jules. I think next week when I come back, I'm going away. And when am I leaving? Not tomorrow. I'm leaving on Thursday. But when I come back, oh my God, I'm going to be in the car for so long. Could you guys pray for me? Because I fucking hate long car rides. But anyway, when I come back, I gave everybody a homework assignment. And then we're going to discuss that when I come back next week.
But there weren't 3 sides. It was 2 sides.
If I make it back and don't jump out of the car, okay?
It was
a family conspiracy to murder. Yeah, like that's what I heard, and I'm like, I want to find like a video that just tells the story about like what happened, because it's hard to like jump in the middle of a trial.
You were either on Laura's side or you were on the other side. There was no third side like there is now. Right now, there's a third side. You have
oh shit, man, a contentious divorce between her daughter and son-in-law. Oh my God, Janelle, I just watched the saddest story from Australia. It was so, oh my God, it was so touching. This guy, I don't even understand. Yeah, you got homework. School's in session, girl. It's in session. Anyway, dude, this story was so fucking like crazy. So this guy was like, I don't know, living a really hard life, okay? I don't know if you heard this story, Janelle, but maybe you have, right? So he was, drinking and driving, and he somehow fucking crashes into a group of like children, and it just so happened, oh my God, it's so terrible. He killed multiple children, and it just so happened that like 3 of like, I think the 5 children were brothers and sisters, and this was crazy. So they have this like offender program in Australia, which I think is probably a really good thing to help people heal, where the victim, and the perpetrator talk to one another. And so the dad on this video, it was like so amazing. The dad sat down with the guy who did this, and they're friends now. Like, as crazy as that sounds, right? They're friends now, and he like forgave him somehow. And I'm like, really, it just like hit me, because I'm like thinking in my head, I struggle with, forgiveness with certain people in my life. And I'm like, if this guy could forgive that, I can't even wrap my head around it. Like, how you could even forgive it. Check it out. It's a really good video. I was like crying. It was so crazy. So crazy. It was so sad. So I'm like, how do you get past that? Like, how do you get past that? I would want to choke this man. This dad was just so like inspiring. Like, he was amazing. Amazing.
Brittany's crew, and then you have Queen Bee's crew, then you have Jones's crew, then you got Moon's crew, then you got my crew, you got Sinner's crew.
Crew.
It's
so
all
weird.
different sides, and it wasn't like that back then.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about. There's all different sides. Okay, Laura, what?
Oh, they absolutely do. And if they stop making money off of Brittany, then they would stop talking about her. This isn't about Brittany so horrible, Brittany this. I mean, think about it. What would Granny do without
a crew? Like, what are we, like the mafia? Like, what are you talking about, Laura? Crew.
This poor me victimhood.
First of all, Laura doesn't have a crew, because the people are switching in and out all the time. Okay.
Listen, what would she do? She would have nothing without the poor me victimhood, because that's all she has.
That's all you have, Laura. This whole fucking live is you, poor Laura. Poor Laura.
Every fucking time you hear that woman
I just watched, I think what made it a little easy for the dad was the guy did it on accident, not on purpose. I can forgive, but I don't know if I'd want to be in a program like that. Yeah, I don't either. I feel like that is, you're right. Maybe because it was an accident and it wasn't like he meant to do that to the children. But still, that takes some, I don't know. It just, it takes something deep inside of you to be able to even face the person that did that. Has she ever started making true crime content? Hell no. Hell no. She was leaving this community like 2 weeks ago. I don't know what happened. Here she is.
It's poor me. But she's worse than Ziggy. It's poor me, poor me, poor me.
That's you, Laura. Literally, it sounds like you're talking about yourself.
You did this to me. She never shows a fucking receipt. She lies out her ass.
It sounds just like you.
And she screams loud thinking that matters.
It sounds like you again. Dude, did that not just describe her to like the fucking T? Oh my god. The true crime is posting her and showing her as nasty as feet. What's the matter? What's the matter with her feet?
Say she screams her uneducated mouth thinking it matters. But where would she be without a victimhood? Nowhere.
Oh my god.
She would have nothing to talk about. What would Jay have without Granny being a victim?
Okay. I'm not like a Jay for Justice fan by any stretch of the imagination, but like, let's be honest here. Jay for Justice built her channel doing her true crime content for the most part, Laura. Like, she like was pretty legit for a while, okay? I don't know what she does now. I really don't keep up with her, but I mean, I see her like post things every once in a while. I guess she covers true crime. I don't know if she, she also talks some shit, but like, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about, Laura? Where would she be without, like, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Nothing. What would Clue have without Brittany? Her true crime stuff sucks.
Why does Laura do this all the time, though? Like, does anybody here actually think that Laura cares about this girl, Brittany? Like, I don't. I don't think she gives a flying fuck about the girl, Brittany. She's just, like, hoping she wants to be involved in that community because she sees that money is being paid out, right? She knows that if she joins the bashing Brittany side, it's just not going to happen. So, like, she's trying the other part where maybe if I stand up for Brittany, Brittany's subscribers will come over here and appreciate that I'm standing up for her and they'll pay me because she sees the girl Brittany making money. Like, she just wants a piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? She wants to slide. She wants a slice of the pie. That's all she wants. That's all she wants. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen a Kendall Ray video in a long time. I don't really enjoy her podcast that much when she has that guy. I don't know if it's her husband, but it's boring. But I like her. I used to like her regular videos, but I haven't seen her regular videos pop up. Jay does what pulled her into this was Betty when she accused her of having an affair with JLR. That's why they're... Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And I'm not saying mine is so great.
Yeah, nobody wants CPS on their side. Like, nobody.
Great, don't get me wrong. But her true crime stuff is horrible.
Yours is pretty horrible too, Laura.
So what would she have? She would have nothing. Queen Bee would have nothing without her panel. Very few around here can talk about anybody. Jones and Ken, I can. Chase.
Jones and Ken, I can.
And Ken. A lot of people can. I shouldn't say a lot can't, but a lot can. But the ones right now that seem to be quote unquote leaders of the community.
Who the fuck? Like, bro, like, she's really... What the fuck are you talking about? Leaders of the community. What? Like, what? Leaders of the community? What the fuck are you talking about, Laura? Who's a leader of the community? So fucking weird. Yeah, her chat hasn't
I don't
moved.
know.
I mean, at all. At all.
What I'm missing that subs aren't seeing.
Oh, my God.
The 1 point...
Subs. I hate when she, like, refers to everybody as just, like, subs.
8,000 people in their chat. And they can't even hold a panel by themselves. Or they can't own what they're actually talking about, if you know what I mean.
What? No, I don't.
If you want to talk about Brittany because Brittany did something to you, I get it. If you want to talk about Brittany...
Why does she care if people are talking about this girl, Brittany, though? Like, at the end of the day, like, I have no interest in hearing about that girl, so I am not going to watch anybody who's talking about her, because I really don't fucking care about the girl, Brittany. So, just don't watch it, dude. I don't know what she means, a leader. I have no idea. Where did you jump on onions worse? What's a leader? Stop, because the opinion community counted her out. Yeah, right? True crime community said hell no. I don't know. I don't know what she means, a leader.
Okay, you don't like her? Then you do it once or twice. You don't talk about her every day. And like I said, the subs that keep paying for it, you're a fucking bigger dumbass than the creator who's robbing you blind. And you don't even see it. And I don't get how they don't see it.
How are they robbing people when the people are willingly donating to them, Laura? Like, what?
I really don't. But I'll get back to this subject. I don't want to forget the other thing I want to talk about.
Oh my goodness.
And I know that I will forget because now I'm just on this like rant.
Oh, okay. To her, yeah, I guess so. High sub count equals leader. Yeah. Making money, actually, I think.
I have heard a lot of people talk about sinner drinking.
Oh, this is the part where she gets into this whole fucking weird thing about pills and like trying to defend. It's weird.
Brittany
It's
on
just weird.
drugs. And when I say a lot of people talk about it, I mean Queen Bee, Clue, Jay, Granny.
I know she does. She talks shit about the girl, but also tries to defend her. It's very strange.
Nonsense. They all talk about her being on drugs, and they all talk about
Oh my God.
sinners drinking. All right.
I don't know shit about either one of these people. But...
Here's the funny thing. Riddle me this. Alcohol is legal in all 50 states.
Okay.
Pills are legal in all 50 states.
All right. Yes, pills are, quote, legal, Laura, but, like, if you're taking too many of the pills, then it's an addiction. Like, just because they're legal, it doesn't mean that there's not a potential for addiction and a problem to occur just because the pills are legal. Same thing with the alcohol. Yes, alcohol is legal, but, you know, there's people like myself who could, you know, have the occasional drink and just go on with their lives. And then there's people who have a fucking problem, who literally have to drink because they're physically dependent on the fucking alcohol every day. Okay? Or the pills that they take every day. Because if they don't take the pills or drink the alcohol, they're going to get sick. So, what does it have to do with the fact that it's legal? I don't get it.
Pot is legal in all 50 states.
No, not yet. It's getting there, but not yet.
Well, no, I said that wrong. Pot is not legal in all 50 states. Pot's legal in certain states.
She's so dumb. And to mind you, this is somebody who's constantly alcohol shaming people. Like, you know how she's always calling Wog a drunk and this one a drunk and that one a drunk. But now she's sitting here defending this guy who apparently drinks. I don't know. I don't watch the guy Sinner, but I heard that he's a drinker. He gets drunk and goes live and like rants. I don't watch him. But, you know, if he's acting belligerent while he's drinking, Laura's going to sit here standing up for him now. But she has gone after other people who were belligerent while they were drinking. You know what I'm saying? Now she's defending it. Drinking was a huge contributor to my dad's passing in May. I'm so sorry to hear that. And I know because I went through the same thing with my dad. He, you know, he was an alcoholic. I gotta let the dog in. Hold on a second. Let me just go let him in. I don't want to play because then I'm gonna miss it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just doing it to annoy Laura too. Alright, dude. Enough. Alright? You're driving the neighborhood crazy. You done drove the whole neighborhood crazy, my friend. I gotta feed him too, but I'll feed him in a minute. Alright, sorry.
Clue, I'm sorry, Brittany and Sinner are both adults, meaning they're
Hey,
over
one
the age
voice.
of 21. If Sinner wants to get drunk
Aw, thank you, Beefers. Thank you.
every single night, so be it.
10. Hey, did you get your package? I don't remember when I sent it out.
If Brittany, and there's a big if in front of this, because I don't know, but let's just assume that Brittany is taking pills. All right, let's just assume it. Just for argument's sake, we're gonna say, all right, Brittany's popping pills every night. Okay.
Okay, I don't think if the girl Brittany, I don't know her, I don't watch her, but I've heard people talking about her and the possibility of her taking some type of pills, opiates or something where she's nodding off during streams, okay? If that's the case, that's dangerous, Laura. People can nod off and, I mean, she has young children in the house, okay? And if something happens to her, God forbid, and I don't know how young her children are. I don't know if they're, like, young, but I heard that one of her children is possibly autistic or something. I don't know if she has other kids. I don't really know much about the girl. But, like, you know, that's a huge problem. It's a huge problem, dude. You can't even compare, I'm sorry, but you can't compare an opiate addiction to somebody smoking weed, dude. You just can't, because again, people who get like really bad on opiates and they're taking fentanyl and they're taking like really strong shit have a potential to nod out with cigarettes in their hands, okay, and burn their fucking houses down. It's very dangerous, dude. You know, you could nod out while you're driving. Bad things could fucking happen, or you could just stop breathing. You could nod out and just stop breathing. So I don't know how the fuck you're comparing somebody on an opiate addiction to somebody who's just smoking a blunt, dude, because there's no comparison. Nothing like that is going to happen to you while you're smoking weed, ever.
Can you please tell me what makes that any worse than getting fucking stoned 24/7?
I just fucking told you, dude. I just told you. And again, I just don't think Laura ever smoked weed, because like weed does not fucking do anything to you that's going to make you, you know, lose your awareness or nod out or, you know, whatever. You might get tired, yeah, but like you're still like aware. Your awareness is much higher than drinking or fucking doing pills. I mean, if I had to pick the lesser of the three evils, weed is gonna win all day.
I'm sorry.
Oh, 9-6? Damn, girl, that's so freaking... I feel like that... Well, because of Labor Day, I guess it's taking so long.
But I'm an addict, and I've already said I'm fucking damn proud to be an addict. And
What a fucking weirdo. Who... I don't know anybody else in this world that's like, yeah, I'm an addict, and I'm damn proud of it. Like, what? Okay.
I got no problem saying that I'm an addict. I'm not.
I heard people say, yeah, I'm an addict and I'm not ashamed of it once they've become recovered, but she's proud of it. I don't know. It's kind of fucking weird. I don't think she was an addict at all either. I don't believe it. I think she is now with her Adderall, but I don't think she was. I don't think she... If you did fucking coke, okay, because in most people's books, I never did it, but I'm just saying, in most people's books, like, to me, like, if you're doing coke, you're doing hardcore shit, okay? Weed is like a baby drug. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing weed and mushrooms, like, to me, is like nothing. When you're starting to snort coke, you're getting into hard shit. That's my opinion. That's why it just doesn't make sense to me, because I'm like, somebody who did coke would look at weed like, all right, if you ever saw the movie Half Baked, right, and Dave Chappelle's character goes to fucking rehab for weed, and then Bob Saget's in the movie, and he stands up, and he's like kind of joking, like, he's like, dude, he's like, I suck dick for coke. Like, did you ever do that for weed? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he's like, what the fuck are you doing here for weed? Like, you're in a rehab for weed? Like, that's how it's looked at. So I don't understand how somebody who is addicted to fucking coke, right, which is a very expensive, hardcore drug, how the fuck do you look down on weed and act like it's like so much worse than anything else? I just, like, she always does that. That's why I don't believe her addict story. I just don't believe it. Maybe she was an addict, but she definitely wasn't a cocaine addict. I believe if Laura was an addict, she was doing crystal meth with her fucking, she just happened to be with 2 crystal meth heads, right? And she ended up being a coke addict. Okay, girl.
Not using, but I'm still an addict.
You are using.
As my nose itches.
And that's probably the Adderall.
That means I'm supposed to get money, right? Or is that a fight?
No, I mean somebody's talking about you, I think. Or is that when your ears ringing? Never mind.
Yeah, I think hand itchy is money. Nose itch is a fight. Who's fighting? But
yeah, she does glorify her past drug use. She absolutely does. It's like, see, like, that's weird to be proud of it, because most addicts are ashamed. They're like, never wanted to be addicts, okay? Nobody fucking wakes up and is like, hey, I want to be an addict. I want to get addicted to pills. Nobody does that, okay? It happens, like, it just happens. You think you're doing something maybe once in a while to take the edge off or get rid of your social anxiety or whatever it is, right? And then all of a sudden, before you know it, you're addicted to something, and it just happens so quickly. I mean, nobody is proud of that. Nobody's proud of it. It's a very shameful thing. So it's very strange that she brags about being proud of being an addict.
I have heard on multiple occasions.
Yeah, that's what I think, B, because I 100% believe that.
Queen Bee, who is a proud stoner. I don't give a fuck that it's legal in her state. A proud stoner who gets stoned in the morning.
Yeah, alcohol is way bad. Way just as bad.
Gets stoned in the afternoon. Gets stoned at night and has a 12 and 13.
Oh, and here's the other thing. When you're like a chronic weed smoker, right? The weed don't affect you the same as it did when you first started smoking it. So it's like, that's another thing I don't think she seems to understand. So, like, somebody who's smoking all fucking day long, they're not getting, like, that high. Like, just with anything else, right? When you drink, you know, when you first start taking like painkillers or something, right? You might take one and it gets you fucked up. But then as time goes on, your body's going to build up an immunity to that. So then you need to take 2, and then you need to take 3, and then you need to take 4. And then, you know what I'm saying? You need to keep taking more because you start building up a tolerance for it. It's the same thing with weed. Like, you could only get so fucking high. You know, it's not like you could get more high. Like, you really just kind of hit a plateau, and then you got that little buzz going, and then it just stays that way. But it's like, again, it's never to the point where you're like out of it and you can't function, because weed just doesn't do that to you, dude. It's just, that's not the type of drug it is. I mean, so somebody who's smoking all day, every day like that, they're just maintaining a buzz. That's really all they are. You know, all they're doing is like a light high all day. They're not getting more and more fucked up. You know, it's not like alcohol where you keep drinking, you know, the more beers you keep drinking, the more fucked up you're going to get until you black out. Weed isn't like that. Once you smoke it, you're just going to hit that little high, and then you're going to pretty much stay at that. And then anything you smoke after that, you're maintaining the buzz that you have. It's not going to get you more high. You don't get more high until you black out. I've never had that happen. And trust me, I've smoked enough weed for fucking everybody in this chat in my life. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, dude. She really, like, again, somebody who was a cocaine addict, supposedly, right? Which, by the way, I've never heard anybody that does coke call it cocaine ever. But okay. But you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that was a coke addict, all of a sudden, you look at weed like it's fucking so bad, right? Okay.
Year old that has young kids at home that don't drive. So that means mom has to pick.
I'd be much, much more concerned about somebody doing opiates around their children than doing weed any day.
Her up. We have all heard Queen Bee stoned on a lot.
But you're not like a frequent weed smoker, right? Like, when you smoke it all day, every day, I mean, I used to when I was in my, teens and 20s, it doesn't like do that to you anymore. It doesn't fuck you up like that. Where you can't function.
And then go pick up her child. So I want to know, where's the outrage for that?
Okay, so, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? She's gonna drive the speed limit? Like, how many of you guys have heard of, like, smoking weed and people dying in accidents? I mean, I've never heard of such a thing.
Why is that okay?
And I'm not saying you should get stoned to drive, because, you shouldn't really drive if your mind isn't clear. But come on, dude. Laura, come on.
Sinner never has to go pick up a kid. Sinner, yeah, he may get drunk and make a fool out of himself sometimes, but you don't think QB does either? At least at least Sinner hangs out by himself.
Okay, Laura. So he's an alcoholic. He's a lonely alcoholic. What the fuck kind of point is she trying to make right now? I just don't even understand it.
At least,
yeah. How does she know that he doesn't get in his fucking car and drive anywhere? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Doesn't need a panel to carry his weight because he's so fucking stoned that he can't even talk straight.
I don't think that's why Queen Bee has a panel. I think that's the format that she chose for her channel. When she first came around, it worked, and that's the way she's kept it. Who gives a shit? Why does it matter if somebody could have why does this even matter in life, dude? Why? I just had Nenny, you looked so pretty in your picture the other day, with your little birthday cake, and happy birthday. Nenny is 50. You don't look 50, girl. You don't even look like you're close to like fucking 40, but you look amazing. But happy birthday, and you look great. I just had to retake a written driver's exam. Number 1 cause for deadly crashes is alcohol, not weed. Yeah, alcohol. Yeah, 100%. And again, I'm not like saying you should get high and drive, like, because it does affect your brain, so, but come on, girl. I mean, Laura's acting like it's fucking, give me a break.
And I have heard Queen Bee sound like that, as many others. So, nonsense. Who else said something?
I thought you looked so cute, that picture.
Clue. Well, Clue. Granny. Jay. How come?
Aw, thank you, Nana. Thank you. Thank you.
And again, we're assuming that Brittany's doing pills. All right, let's just assume it. We don't think she's shooting dope, but let's say she's doing pills. Let's say you guys are right.
How do you know she's not shooting dope, though, Laura?
I'll keep my opinion of what I think to myself, but I'll go with you. Okay. She's doing pills. She's popping pills at night. Okay. Why is that not okay? But someone getting stoned, talking about getting stoned, you can't say because being stoned in Illinois is legal.
Why, Laura? Because again, when you're doing opiates, there's a potential for you to, number one, stop breathing, okay? Because when people fall asleep, that's what opiates do. They slow down your respiratory system. And God forbid that girl ODs in her house and her children, you know, who again, I hear she has an autistic child. I don't know if she has other children. But do you think those kids are going to know to fucking Narcan her ass? They're just going to think, oh, mommy's sleeping. They're not going to know that she's in the house overdosing. And it's very easy to do, especially nowadays when there's fentanyl being put in everything. And if she's buying pills off the street and she gets a fucking dose, you know, a hot dose of fucking fentanyl in one of the pills that she's doing, that's a fucking problem, dude. The weed now is safer than ever, okay? Because it can't really be laced when it's being government controlled. Right? So, you know, you don't have to worry about that when you're smoking weed, but the potential for overdosing on opiates is very, very, very high. Not to mention other things that could happen, like I said, because I had friends that were addicted to opiates that used to literally fucking almost light their houses on fire because they would be smoking cigarettes and fucking nod out. And you would go into their house and there would be burn marks all over the couch, all over the fucking floors. Okay? So it's a very fucking dangerous thing to have, especially when you have young children. Like, that's very concerning. I don't understand why she doesn't see how concerning this is. You know, I hope that's not what's going on. I don't know the girl Brittany, but I'm just saying, like, I can never in my mind compare somebody smoking a blunt to somebody fucking taking opiates and nodding out and potentially either overdosing or something else happening, you know? What does she not fucking get? You can't overdose on weed. I've never heard of anybody overdosing on weed. Have you? I never had. There's no drug that revives you from a weed overdose, but there's Narcan for a reason. You need to have that shit. If somebody's addicted to opiates, you need to have that shit in your house.
It may not be. I mean, it could be legal, but so is alcohol and popping pills.
There's only speculation that she's on pills, so at this point, Laura's making a move. Laura goes, she's not tired because she's not yawning. And I'm like, Laura, do you yawn every time you're tired? Because I don't. And by all means, I heard that the girl nods out. I don't watch her, so I don't know. If I saw her, I could probably tell you. But because I've seen a million people nodding out, and I know what it looks like. But I mean, if maybe she is just tired and falling asleep, maybe she's got something wrong with her, like narcolepsy or something. But like, all right, I don't know. But like, what the fuck? Not everybody yawns when they're tired. I don't know. I don't yawn every single time I'm tired, dude. Sometimes.
Oh, that's legal. Even if it was methadone. Even if she was doing fucking methadone. It's legal.
Do you nod out from methadone?
But I have heard.
She's like, methadone's legal. It's like, yeah, Laura, methadone's legal, but that doesn't, like, you don't want to be on methadone, dude. Oh my God, what the fuck are you talking about?
Queen Bee on a panel, high as a motherfucker, can't even speak straight.
All right, granted, I don't listen to Queen Bee anymore, but when I used to, and she smoked weed, like, she never sounded like she's so high she can't speak straight.
Can't remember what the fuck she said, and then says, I gotta go pick up my kids.
You can't remember, and you're supposedly clean, right?
Really? And not a motherfucking person says a goddamn word.
Because it's fucking weed, Laura. It's weed. Oh, my God.
So the hypocrisy of everything is...
Hypocrisy? The hypocrisy?
It's okay for someone that you like. They can do whatever they want. But it's not okay for someone that you don't like, and let's just talk about them 24 fucking...
Oh, they do not out on methadone? Okay. And, like, that's not good either to be on.
And where did I hear the clip? It was either, I think it was Sinners Live, where I was listening and they were talking.
Yeah. Queen Bee smokes pot. Stop it, Laura. You were really reaching. Yeah. I mean, come on, Laura. It's fucking weed, bro. Shut up.
It was nonsense saying, I hope someone's not driving. I hope
so too, because if you're, again, driving on opiates, again, I know people that were on this shit that got into car accidents because guess what? They nodded out while they're fucking driving. So, she is dumb. Did you guys, speaking of that, oh my God, this fucking thing haunts me still. Remember that episode of Teen Mom where Ryan, the boyfriend, the dad, he was like a total fucking dirtbag, lived with his parents, but he was like a heroin addict, right? And he was driving home from the wedding or to the wedding with the girlfriend, and he's nodding out in the car. Oh my God, that was like the scariest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Do you guys remember that? Do you know which one I'm talking about? That's what could potentially happen, dude. You could nod out while you're driving. That's not going to happen while you're smoking weed, dude. You might stop at a fucking green light or two while you're high, because I know I used to. But I shouldn't be laughing about that. That's fucking horrible. But, like, dude, you're not going to nod out, okay?
I hope they're not driving. Hold on. What do you mean? I don't agree with you on anything except this? Well, why you a member then? But it was nonsense. Like, oh my God, I really hope her kid is not driving. I
really hope her kid is not driving. Why the fuck would her kid be driving?
Really hope that she's not going to pick up her kid.
Yes, it was on his wedding day. And he's like nodding out. Oh my God, it's so I will never get that fucking scene out of my goddamn head. It's so scary.
I really hope.
In England, the penalties for weed and driving is a minimum 1-year driving ban. Ooh, get out of here. An unlimited fine, up to 6 months in prison, a criminal record. Really? Holy shit, you guys take that shit serious. Look, I'm not saying you should drive on weed. I'm just saying, you know, it's not the same, dude. I really wouldn't compare the two. Especially, again, for somebody who's a fucking avid weed smoker. If you're a chronic weed user, it's not affecting you the same way that it does, you know, somebody who like if I were to fucking smoke a joint right now, I'd be obliviated, you know, I'd be blown out of my head. Would I still be able to function? Yes. But I haven't smoked in fucking like, I don't even know how many years. So I would get, you know, fucked up. But
hope that, you know, if that's a dog whistle for CPS, just so you know, nonsense. It really,
you mean like what you're doing right now?
Really is. That is a complete fucking dog whistle.
Brittany has said her child has insomnia. Perhaps she is exhausted trying to stay up all night, worried about said child getting into something. Well, maybe.
For those of you coming in late,
I don't know the girl. I don't watch her, so I don't know what she.
Let me explain, Grain. I'm just using a hypothetical. I'm not saying she is. I'm not saying she's not. I'm saying that let's assume that the haters are right and she is. Let's just assume that for argument's sake and to get my point across. That's why. Because I honestly, Grain, I don't really believe that story either. So
yeah, Laura just lies about people driving drunk with their kids in the car. That's true. She just calls up authorities and lies about that.
There's that. But God, you guys are haters. Jeez.
Somebody writes in her chat, same here, teeny, LOL. Laura often drives me crazy, but once in a blue moon, I'll agree on something. I can't imagine somebody saying that in my chat.
So,
oh my goodness.
We're just assuming that Sinner drinks every night and every time he's on panel, which I know he doesn't. And Brittany is over there doing methadone and Oxycontin and whatever else pill she's doing. Okay? We're just sticking with that.
If Brittany and her stupid boyfriend would go to sleep, her child probably would too. Oh my God. I don't know. I hear people talking about this girl like being up all night. The kids I don't know. I don't know her. I don't watch her, but like I see people talking in chats and Laura's always talking about the girl. So
and Queen Bee is high every fucking day. Queen Bee is high.
If my kid had insomnia, I wouldn't stay up all night streaming and grifting money and nodding. No, me neither.
Owned, and she's not the only one. Besides her panel guest, I'm trying to think who in her circle. I don't think Clue does drugs, right? I don't think Rainey does either. I don't know about Jay.
Oh my God.
But oh yeah, Jay got caught. Jay's a big pot smoker. I just remembered. She was shipping like 10 pounds of weed or something from Chris Watts.
What the fuck is she talking about here? Chris Watts shipped Jay weed? What? Like, what are you talking about?
House from Colorado, and she got busted. Something like that. I don't remember the whole thing. Exactly.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
We're going to get there, Eliza. But nonsense just going on and on about how she's so worried and let's have some Narcan exploration and let's teach it and blah, blah. Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, if she's on that, Narcan would definitely help, dude.
Like, really? Why don't you look in your own backyard and
what does this mean? She's like, look in your own backyard. I'm like, as far as I know, like nonsense, and like nobody in her household is doing drugs. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Fix your own backyard and worry about your own backyard, because there's a much bigger chance that
I'm sorry, but if somebody like, all right, do you guys remember when Laura was calling out Cam and Allie, right? For doing coke, and they weren't even, although they did admit eventually to being addicts. What Laura called out as them doing drugs was not them doing drugs at the time. And you know what, she was so worried. She's like, it's triggering people, it's so triggering to people. But now if somebody else calls it out and has a concern, it's a fucking problem. Like, what, dude?
Queen Bee is going to get into an accident driving high as a motherfucker,
Oh my God, Laura, that's not gonna happen.
then
dude.
Britney's sitting at her fucking house. Just saying. Or Sinner.
Jay got busted shipping herself weed when she was in Colorado defending Chris West. I don't remember that for some reason. I feel like I vaguely remember, but
Doesn't have any kids.
Also, your drug use really fucked up your logical reasoning. Thank goodness you aren't an attorney nor any of those jobs you made up. Yeah, right? I mean, yeah, Laura's on Adderall driving. Is that safe?
And doesn't drive.
Honestly, because like every pill container, even like fucking Benadryl, okay, tells you that if you're feeling drowsy, you shouldn't drive, dude. You shouldn't really drive on that. So, come on, Laura, come on. They got their kids taken eventually, unfortunately. Yeah, I remember they got the kids taken and all that happened, but when Laura said they were snorting something, I don't think they were. I still to this day don't think they were. Like, at that moment. I'm not saying they weren't using drugs, but the moment that Laura said they were, I don't think they were.
So if Sinner gets on a fucking panel drinking, who gives a shit? That's his business. He's not driving.
Okay, if Queen Bee gets on a panel and smokes weed, who gives a shit?
He doesn't have any children, and he's not responsible for anybody but himself. But yet, all the people that support these pot
Nonsense discussing Narcan was a dig at Brittany J because she hates her, not necessarily a PSA. Okay, I don't know. I don't watch her, so.
smokers have no problem bashing Sinner and not looking in their own backyard. All of you people need to clean your own fucking backyard.
Okay, but like, why are you insinuating that Nonsense is on some type of drugs, Laura? Because that's what it sounds like.
Before you worry about somebody else.
Laura, you need to clean your own backyard before you worry about other people.
So again, if Sinner was drinking
dude.
every goddamn night, if Britney was on a combination of methadone and Oxycontin, which
doesn't even make sense because they would counteract each other, but okay.
I don't really give a fuck if she is or she's not. If she is, worry about other people. Worry about the Dolly. Worry about.
Oh, she was in Colorado, went to a dispensary, bought the weed and sent it home to her. What happened? Did she get like charges or something? That's fucking funny.
Dolly, who smokes pot right on his live. Does it right on.
Oh my God, Laura, you were just telling BJ how horrible it was in her comments. Yeah, I could have sworn she was, I don't know. She's fucking crazy.
Live. And nobody says a word.
Agree. The 45 minutes to find the Narcan definitely didn't help show her passion about spreading awareness. Huh? Is this NA with Laura?
Well, I'm not. What I'm not going to do is debate if Britney sleeps or not. I have my own feeling, which I'll keep to myself.
Oh my God.
Actually, I've told you guys already. Do I think what I saw? Okay.
Lateral.
I know, right, Bad Wolf? From what I see with my own eyes.
Oh, she didn't get any charges?
And this is just my own eyes. There is no hate on Britney. It doesn't matter to me if she is or she's not. My own personal feeling, yes, I think she's on something. That's just my own
Oh my God. Oh my God. As a former fat person, I know I heard her say that.
Personal feeling. Am I worried about her driving into an accident, killing someone? No.
Well, you should be, dude, because seriously, that the potential of somebody fucking getting into an accident while they're driving while on opiates is way higher than the potential of them getting into an accident while they're on weed. Just saying.
I would hope she's smart enough not to leave her house when she feels like that. I'll put it like that. When she feels that good, I hope she doesn't leave her house.
Oh my God, dude.
But as an addict,
yeah, she throws digs at her all the time.
I can tell you that's not being tired. And that's okay. I'm not gonna down her for it.
Bad Wolf writes in the chat, oxy and methadone would be diabolical. Yeah, it would be, because they wouldn't even, you wouldn't, it would be a waste of oxy, whatever, cotton or whatever, to take it at the same time you're taking methadone, because the methadone would literally just cancel out that. It doesn't even make sense, dude.
Because one, she never admitted it, so I can't prove it. But if she is using anything, and I say anything, I would hope she's...
Every OD, my son Norkins always gets mad at him because now they're not buzzed. Yeah. Well.
Smart enough that she would not drive on it. That's what I have to say.
All right, but how do you know she's not, Laura? Like, how do you know?
But what I'm not going to do is lie to you guys or lie to myself for any reason.
Why?
Now, there could be something wrong. It may not be drugs. There could be something wrong. Like I said, could she be, what's that thing where you fall asleep?
I mean, not for nothing though. If you're tired, why the fuck are you live?
Narcolepsy? Is it narcolepsy? Don't hate me if I'm wrong. It's narcolepsy.
We hate you for other things.
Where people just fall asleep out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Is that not? Yeah, it is. Okay. Has she ever been tested for narcolepsy? Has she ever been tested for a health issue? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that she's on
She's already said she doesn't have narcolepsy herself. All right, well then there you go.
drugs per se. But I don't believe that it's because she's tired. There's no yawning. She never yawns. And she's been on camera. That's why I ruled out.
So according to Laura, you if you're tired, you have to yawn every fucking time you're tired. She doesn't yawn. Laura's sitting there paying attention to see if she yawns or not.
The whole tired thing. You would yawn.
It's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
And I've never seen a yawn. And I also don't think,
Speaking of yawns, we should test this out one day. You know that I read this a while ago. Psychopaths, fuck, now I'm gonna yawn. Hold on. Oh, yeah, fuck, I hate when that happens. They say that psychopaths don't catch, like, you know how they say yawns are contagious? If somebody yawns in front of you, like, you yawn, like, which is true, right? Well, they say that for some reason psychopaths don't catch yawns. They don't, for some reason. Isn't that fucking weird? I'm like, what? Like, how would you even figure that out? But yeah, supposedly that's like a thing. We should test that out with Laura one day. Somebody needs to yawn in front of her. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to put this out there too. I do not think that she's shooting dope. But the only people that I've ever seen stop mid-sentence and forget are people shooting dope. And I've seen it. But do I think she's shooting dope? No. But it's possible.
Oh my God, Laura. Why are you speculating about this?
But I don't know.
See, she's like, I don't understand why everybody's talking about her. But now she's sitting here doing the same fucking thing that she's so pissed off about, supposedly, right?
And like I'm saying, it could be a prescription drug she was given. I have no idea.
I keep reading the word yawn, and I hate yawning because when my eyes start tearing, I'm like, stop, I'm going to yawn.
But in my heart of hearts, do I see her as a shooting dope addict? No.
John Travolta.
I don't. But that's how she's acting. So.
That's how she's acting.
But you never know.
Oh my God, Laura, shut up.
We could all be fooled.
Oh my God, shut up, Laura, shut up.
But I heard her.
I keep thinking about yours now.
Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was sitting around and I heard her. I was listening.
All right, I think this is when I turned her off.
And she still did the hang on. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, maybe that's because she's snorting some pills in the fucking corner. I don't know, dude. I'm just saying. Laura's talking about her saying hang on. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Or maybe she's just dealing with her fucking kid. I know. I got myself yawning now. Fuck.
Even when she's wide awake, she still does hang on.
Oh my God, I love when dogs yawn. It's like the cutest fucking thing when little dogs, like puppies, yawn. They're so cute. Oh my God.
So, makes me wonder. No, because it's true, Bad Wolf.
Oh my God. All right, I'm going to fast forward because I turned her off, I think, at this point. Because I was like, dude, I just can't. And then she's playing fucking clips of Queen Bee. I fucking couldn't give a fuck less. Oh, wait, she went on Hartley's channel? I didn't know this. Hold on. What does she say? Does she react to the picture of herself? Hold on.
Now they think White Boy's a good person.
Oh my God.
7 months ago was Bullhorn Betty.
Fucking mouth sounds, dude. The fucking mouth sounds, Laura. Please. All right, wait. I want to see this. I need to see this.
CBS looked
The fucking the fucking thing. I'd fucking die right now. Dude, the fucking... Where did she get these things from? The pictures that she used, whatever they are, the little animations. The fucking showgirl, I'm dead.
Or Tinker Tailor Soldier Vegas Showgirl? The fuck are you talking about? Oh, Harley's mad because of what I said. Aw, poor Harley.
Oh my god, that's fucking great.
And I walk into the club and he's like, hey.
I don't know why I find this so funny, but it's like her watching this is so funny.
What's going on, Fallon? Because my name was Fallon. And I said, nothing. I just want to let you know I've gained a little weight.
I didn't know she watches. This is so funny.
And I'm retiring my heels forever. He's like, what do you mean? I said, dude, I'm pregnant with twins.
Dude, I'm pregnant
And I
with
said,
twins.
I'm going to Florida. I was like, I'm going back home with my parents. So
Do you have any idea how fucking long ago I told this story? This is like when I explained about Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy is a movie. I didn't know that. I can't even tell you how long ago I told this story.
What does that have to do with anything? It's fucking funny, dude.
This is when I left Vegas. She had to go through all the files to
Leaving Las Vegas.
find this. Why is this important, Hartley?
Because it's fucking hilarious.
Like, honestly, why'd you throw this out there?
I don't know, but I'm
The
glad
relevance?
she did.
None? Other than I said you're
I think just because she fucking had this little graphic, I would too if I fucking had
a
that.
fucking fraud, which you're proving you are.
How's this proof she's a fraud?
he was like, really? And I said, yeah. He's like, well, how about one more night? I was like 3 months pregnant. I said, are you insane? I said, I'm 3 months pregnant with twins. He's like, so you'll still make money? I said, that's okay, Vinny. I said, Vinny, it was a pleasure working for you for the last 12 years. You have
Laura, like, I don't understand. So, like, at 3 months pregnant, she just walked into the strip club and decided to tell her boss. Like, where was she, like, when she was 2 months pregnant? I don't get it. Or did she not find out she was pregnant until she was 3 months pregnant? Like, this story just doesn't make sense to me.
a wonderful life.
I want to see Laura's picture with Wayne Newton. Oh, my God. Oh, my
And I
God.
left and I never turned around.
I can't. I need to
Can
see
someone tell me the point of that? It was posted 18 hours ago. Make it make
Why does Laura have this in her suggested? Some grandma with a pregnancy test. Oh, that was
Make
funny.
sense?
That was fucking funny.
Really, Hartley? Are you this desperate? That's the best you got
Really? Are you this desperate?
on me? Was the story I told of when I left Vegas because I was pregnant with twins?
Look at this girl, Janessa, in Laura's fucking thing. Ready? You ready? I'm convinced they truly have quite empty lives to have them so focused on YouTube drama. You're watching Laura, who's so focused on YouTube drama. What do you mean? And it doesn't stop, because if it did, they would have nothing.
What?
Oh my God.
18 hours ago, she posted that.
Her Liberace photo.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I didn't know she
Desperate
fucking
much,
watched
Hartley?
this.
All because I said the truth about you?
What was the truth?
What a loser.
What a loser.
But there was nothing to that. Like, okay, it's when I left Vegas.
Bro, it's funny.
The fuck is the big deal?
You said you were there for 12 years.
There's nothing to stir the pot, though. What's the big deal? It's when I quit dancing.
How funny is this? Look, Elizabeth Berkley. Wasn't she in that stripper movie? Oh my God, dude. I'm
Like,
fucking
hello,
dead.
what am I missing?
I don't know, but that was fucking funny. Watching you react to that was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. She doesn't say anything about the fucking character. I'm disappointed, Laura. I'm disappointed.
Oh, she's got a bunch of them.
Yeah, she does. She does. CBS Laura Mary Lane words are hard. All right, I'm gonna fast forward through this. I didn't know she went on her channel because I think it was this one. I caught the tail end yet. Okay, this part's fucking hilarious, dude. This shit's so funny.
Did you? Yeah, I did. Dog shorts, Labrador shorts. 2 of my shorts really took off, and
Hold on, let me go back just a little. Well, let me just go back. This is when her chat just like completely stopped
Absolute
moving.
insanity. Nobody is going to pay that. That place is going to be for sale forever.
Oh, all right. I got to go a little further back. Hold on. I caught
Probably
the
about
very
1 million.
tail end of this. Hold on.
I'm telling you, I want that fucking building that's over here.
Dude, she's still dreaming about that shithole.
I don't know if the price went down, but it's probably 300,000.
Hold on. She was talking about the candle business, and I just want you guys to hear this. Oh.
Analytics. 121. I thought I had 141. Yeah, 121.
I don't know what she's talking. Oh, somehow she's able to connect. I don't know how. I don't know. Look at my analytics really. So somehow she is able to connect that she said that her dog shorts are getting her like hundreds of subscribers. I don't know how she knows that. Like, I don't know where there's a part, and maybe they've changed things because again, I really don't look at my analytics. So like, maybe there's some part that like, how does YouTube know that people are subscribing from certain videos? That's what I'm saying. I don't get that. Like, is there somewhere in the analytics that shows you that like, oh, here, this person subscribed because they watched this video? Because like, I don't know how they would know that, but she's claiming that her shorts are getting her hundreds of subscribers, and I just don't know how the fuck she would even know that. But again, I don't really look at analytics, so I don't know. I don't really care how my videos are doing, like, because they're probably not doing good, and I really don't fucking care.
I'm not making enough, Janessa. I need to make triple the amount I'm making. But then again, I mean, part of it's my fault.
Part of it's your fault? What? No, the whole fucking thing is your fault. Part of it's her fault. Just a little part, guys. It's everybody else's fault. She actually fucking said that. I don't know if it was in this live or another one this week, but she actually said that it's like, it's Nunya's fault and Jones's fault and all these other people's fault that people aren't coming to her fucking channel.
Pushed it.
She didn't
push
it.
The video got 25,000.
Wait, hold on. I think I have to go back just a little bit. Hold on. Because I cannot believe her. Like,
but why are you going to act all high and mighty when you fucking live off your parents?
Oh, here
this
she
shit cracks me up.
Here she is talking shit about Granny for living with her parents.
People don't even know what it means to fucking live in the real world. Crazy.
Says the person who, refuses to get a real job and, expects people to super chat her. Okay.
Crazy. I can't, yeah, she made a bunch of videos because nobody talks about her. Nobody promotes her. She's a moron. But even Hartley, think about it. Hartley is like a queen bee suck ass. And most of her videos don't get more than like 500 views. And here you have Queen Bee who promotes her all the time. Queen Bee has thousands in her live. And like 500 people watch Hartley. Like that should tell you something.
Who cares, Laura? Nobody cares. She really like put so much fucking emphasis and importance on views and subscribers and these fucking social media numbers. They mean so much to her in her life, and I feel bad for her because I'm like, dude, there's so much more important things in life, dude, than this. Like, this is so stupid. It's so unimportant. God
She was doing a live and we started doxing her in chat. Oh, no shit.
What?
You meanie.
Who?
Oh, Bed Wolf, I think Whiskey's single again. I don't know, though. He was on a YouTube featured. Like, YouTube actually featured his live. And it was only him. I didn't last long, though. I turned it off after a few minutes.
So she's still watching Wog.
That was like...
But she doesn't watch who she doesn't like, right?
A week ago.
Okay. Hold on.
I don't know. A lot of people leave.
I'm just fast forwarding. I don't know what she's talking about.
I may do that next year, by the way.
Oh, do what?
I probably still won't leave YouTube, but I need to get a life. I'm getting old.
You think? You think?
Bed Wolf, your fucking ass ain't going anywhere. Or you're going to come back and I'm not going to be here.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm just going to do dog
The one who got away.
shorts.
She's literally like exploiting her dogs just to like make money off of them because you'll hear her. She's gonna say this.
And see how many subs I got now for my dog short.
All right, this is where I started listening. I picked her live somehow back up, down, over here. I think I left and then I came back later. But like, okay, dude, how do you know that these subscribers are coming from your shitty dog shorts? No offense, that like I don't want to watch somebody's old fucking dog swimming in a pool unless it's doing something like funny or cool. Like she literally just films her dog like randomly and she's acting like she's like I don't know. I don't get it. And how do you know you got subscribers because of that video? I don't know where it tells you that in analytics. Where the fuck is my phone? I don't know. Let me see if it changed it. I don't look at my analytics, so I have no fucking idea if it tells you that.
Channels do so well on shorts, though. Hold on.
So she's like literally just making videos of her dogs to get views. Oh my god, dude.
Analytics.
All right, hold on a second.
121. I thought I had 141. Yeah, 121.
What?
I
really watch her subscriber count like that closely. Laura, get a fucking life, dude. Hold on a second. Where? See, I don't see anything. All right, content. Let's see. Shorts. I'm gonna go to my shorts. I'm sure I haven't made one. So, how viewers engaged. Okay. 73.5 stayed to watch, 26.5 swiped away. I'm so sad. My life is meaningless. I need to go to therapy now. My top short is... What the fuck? How is that a top short? All right. My Palmer Clinton is the second most famous one. That's pretty cool. This one's not even public, so how could this be my top short? I don't understand. I made it to show somebody something. Interesting. I don't know. I don't see anywhere that like, all right, let me click on this. I don't see anywhere that it tells you the views, okay, in the last 28 days, but like where does it tell you where you're getting? All right, it's still there's nowhere on there that tells you where you're getting subscribers.
I'm not enough, so I need to make triple the amount I'm making. But then again, I mean, part of it's my I pushed it. Yeah, the video got 25,000 views, 121 subs, and I made $2.45. But it's still going.
How did she do this? I don't see any of this on my analytics. Maybe it shows different on I don't understand how she knows this, dude. So weird. Oh, shorts performance. Oh, I see. $1.84 I made off of 3 videos. Oh, fuck. Maybe I should start monetizing shit. Yo, I made 0.03 cents. Oh my god, I suck at life. Let's go.
No, so
0.03 cents. No, it's your analytics on your studio app. It tells you, I guess. But
it's got to end sometime. Yeah, not for a while though.
Like an individual.
I don't know. I know that I need to get the website done. I need to push it more. I need to get on TikTok.
We never used to do that. Yeah, right. I'm rich. I'm on my way to fucking superstardom here. I never used to give you a really like even with your I recently just started doing that. So like you never really knew how much money you were getting each month. It was weird. Until like after you got it. They couldn't estimate for some reason how much money you were getting paid for like the longest time, and then they finally told you.
I need to do more.
Yeah, right, Janelle. Yeah, we could live off of my YouTube earnings here, 0.03 cents. It's so fucking great. I'm like, where am I gonna spend all this? You know? Oh my god. Where am I gonna spend all this money that I'm making?
May to really push it.
Push what? Oh, her candles.
But I need to get everything done. I need to get subscriptions up again. Not that I've lost any.
Amber E is writing beautiful artisan candles. Do you know what artisan means? It means like when something's fully handmade, like art, like crafted, fully handcrafted. Laura literally puts wax in vessels that she buys from the store. I really don't know if I would call that artisan, you know? I don't know. Maybe I misunderstand it.
Yeah, I think I lost one. But
she lost one. Oh, she lost some subscriptions, candle subscriptions.
So much more I want to do in life.
I always gotta talk in this weird voice for some reason. Hold on, because this shit gets so funny. I just don't get it.
Well, that's true too, Janessa.
Oh my god.
Now I'm giving candles another year.
Another year. Why is that, Laura? She's giving candles another year. So that tells me right there that she's not doing so good, okay? But she's going to try one more year to make it happen, I guess.
But I'm going hard.
Yeah, she's going hard.
Like hardcore.
She's going
and
hardcore.
I need to
Dude, I'm fucking going hard with candles, man. What?
investor. I want to open up a store.
I know, Garden Girl.
Bedwell, why don't you invest in a store?
Oh my god.
Because if I can get in a store, I'm golden. I need to get in a store.
First of all, I don't know why she wants to get. I guess I get why she wants to get in a store, but then she doesn't understand. Yes, a store is going to bring you more exposure, but it's also going to cut into your profit. You know what I'm saying? So unless it really picks up and starts selling, you'd have to get into more than one store to like really make money off of getting in stores. Getting in one store might put your name out there, but like then that means you have to split your profit with somebody too, you know? So that kind of sucks. But I'm like, dude, like, again, like there's nothing about her candles to me that like sticks out from anybody else's candles. She's literally just putting them in these boring black vessels with a boring label on them, and like I don't know, and using scents that anybody could buy. It's not like she's mixing her own scents or anything. So like why would her candles sell over other people's candles? What is she doing that's so creative, you know? Yeah, or a paint can.
So I need to find a rich man who's going to buy me a storefront.
Oh my god, dude.
And advertising, and you know, I need about $1 million.
$1 million,
Not
dude?
too bad. Probably about $1 million.
Oh my god, dude. Her numbers.
I'm telling you, I want that fucking building that's over here.
She's still thinking about that.
I don't know if the price went down, but it's probably $300,000 still, which I would never pay because it needs like $150,000 of work in it.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, what happened to the wood saw or her pricey camera she never uses? What about that laser machine she got or whatever it is? Yeah, just sitting there collecting dust. Yeah, glitter, lots of glitter.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is, Janessa? Insurance, and you have to, you know, like I have to do cold calling. Like there's so much.
Who the fuck is she cold calling for candles? Like, what? Who cold calls for candles? I don't get it. Thank you, Pugs. Shut up, Mom. She does too. Squeeze her own grapes and frozen peas to make the sense. I'm like, what? You're cold calling people? Like, what are you talking about? I don't know. I worked in telemarketing for a very short time. And like, to me, cold calling is like when you call people up and you make short, you know, talk with them. And then you try to sell them like, hey, you know, do you want us to come out and do an estimate for your windows or your fucking roof or something like that? Like, who the fuck are you cold calling about candles? I don't get it. What? It isn't even a thing these days. Like, Laura thinks it's like 1982. It's like nobody's doing like telemarketing cold calls these days, Laura. What the fuck are you talking about? What?
I have to do, and I have to get into stores, and you know, I have to order stuff. And when you work for someone else, you don't have to.
I have to get into stores and I have to order stuff. Like, what? Dude, it's very hard to make it in the fucking candle business, all right? It's so fucking oversaturated. Like, honestly, you're not yet. I think Laura sees these other people that are on YouTube that are, you know, pumping their candles out, and they have YouTube channels about making candles, and that's why they're making so much money, is because they promoted their company and they're showing people the ins and out of their company and their work on social media, and they're making money from both the candles and the social media. That's why they're making so much money, is because they dedicated their life to showing every part of their candle making process on social media, and And then they gain the following, and the following buys the candles because they're like so interested in the process and how you're making them and that you're showing them the ins and outs of your company. That's why these people are making money. But they hit at the right time doing that. They hit at the right time. Now that market has become so oversaturated as well that it's very hard to break into it at this point in time. Like, you know, like the handmade market exploded during COVID, when people were, you know, home and they were doing these things. But now, you know, here we are years later and it's kind of like tapered off, and so many people got into it now that it's hard to, you know, stand out from the crowd right now. It's really hard. So I don't know how she's, you know, planning on doing this. She's like, I gotta get into a store. You've been saying that for 3 years, Laura. Like, it's very hard, you know. You don't have the means. You have to invest. You need investors. Like, it's not gonna happen, dude. You're just barely making it by and saying that you're going to give candles another year to try to like break into it. Like, I give you credit for still trying, but you know, chances are you're not going to be a millionaire with fucking candles, dude, at this point in time. It's so oversaturated, and you're not doing anything that makes you stand out from the crowd. That people are like, wow, like, I mean, really, how do you stand out as a candle person these days? You have to be doing something that's like, you know, whether it's your marketing that's brilliant. You have to have brilliant marketing, really. That's what it is, you know, to stand out. There's so many good candle companies that are cheaper, that are good quality products. You could just go to the store and buy them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be doing something to stand out, to really make it big in this industry. Or you have to be marketing the shit out of yourself on social media and showing people your process. And then people grow an appreciation for your business because they're watching you make the product. And she doesn't have the time to dedicate to that. She just wants to throw it up on a website and hope that people find her and buy it, you know? And it's hard. You have to really, really dedicate 100% of your time to doing that.
Oh, you mean to find a rich man? The fuck? It's easy.
Freshies. The freshies are so easy. I don't even think she has to do anything.
You're gonna find a rich man when you're older.
Oh my God, dude. Find a rich man, yeah.
Maybe you think I'm above my prime. My prime hasn't even started.
Okay.
So there.
Yo, Bad Wolf told her, you're a little post your prime, Laura. Good luck. What a douche. This guy's such an asshole, man. Oh my God. I love Jaclyn Hill's eyeshadow palette. I'm sorry. Her first one. The second one was terrible, but her first one was fucking awesome. And I don't even like Jaclyn Hill, but I loved her fucking eyeshadow palette.
I know, money does need to grow on trees. The next 2 months, I'm so fucked. The next 2 months,
And whose fault is that?
I got to sell my ass off because we got Sage's wedding. So many things I got to pay for. And we're like down to the wire. You need to...
Yeah, he trolls her. She doesn't get it.
Looking for guys in there.
Hey, oh, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Sit all the way down. Ugh.
Huh?
Oh my God. Poor Laura. She's fucked for the next 2 months, guys. Go give her money.
Seriously, my money is so tight the next 2 months.
Aw. Bust out the tiny violins.
Oh.
Isn't her son paying her rent now or something? She should be good. Yeah, she wants a storefront and is filing for bankruptcy. She's also paying for a wedding, but is filing for bankruptcy. I don't know how she gets by. She slipped up the other day and she said something about she was watching something on her way to work. So I think she's working some like part-time jobs or something somewhere. Because she's like, oh, I was on my way to work. I'm like, what? She doesn't want to admit the candles. She hasn't been pushing the candles. And that's because she's working or she's doing something else to make money that she's, you know, not needing to push the candles so hard. Because she like gave up on them the whole summer pretty much. I haven't heard her until recently talking about them.
Yeah, it's still $350,000.
Yeah, she won't admit if it's Home Depot that I know. Yeah, exactly.
For that fucking shithole.
She's still like fucking dreaming about this place. Like it's actually gonna happen.
Insanity.
Oh my God. She's reporting repainting the Sistine Chapel.
Absolute insanity.
How did Laura get hired to paint somebody's house? Like, I don't know. I just need to know, like, how this all came about. I want the backstory on this, Laura. How did you get hired as a fucking house painter? Like, did you just tell your friend, like, oh, I paint houses, and then, like, she hired you? Like, how did this happen? How did you get tasked with this fucking job? How did you get recruited for painting houses?
Nobody is going to pay that. That place is going to be for sale forever.
It's not even a good location for a candle store. Like, if you want to open, she showed this building one time. It's literally in the middle of fucking nowhere next to a church, right? Like, if you want to open a store like that, it needs to be in, like, one of those, like, towns where there's, like, a lot of people. I mean, that's where I've noticed that they are in my area and other places I've gone when they have these little, like, candle making stores, like, you could go and make your own candles, or people just own their own little boutique candle shop. Like, it's always in, like, those little towns where there's a lot of little shops like that, you know, where people are on foot walking around and they go there as, like, a touristy kind of thing, rather than, like, just in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, I don't know. I just don't see that being a good place to open up a fucking candle store. It's got to be in a place where people are already shopping, you know, and, like, so it's, because candles, let's face it, it's kind of like an impulse buy, right? Like, who the fuck leaves their house specifically to go buy candles, unless, like, they know a hurricane's coming or something, like, you know, like, nobody's like, oh, I gotta go out, I gotta go buy candles today, you know. It's, like, more like one of those things where it's like, oh, I just happen to be walking by the Yankee candle store, and I see, or I'm in Bed Bath & Beyond, which doesn't exist anymore, but I'm just saying, or Walmart, and I see the candle aisle, and then I'm drawn to that aisle, and I buy a candle, even though I didn't really need it. I don't know. I don't feel like it's one of those things that people are just, like, going out and leaving their homes for that day. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But anytime I've always bought a candle, it's always been on an impulse. Like, it's never been on my shopping list to go to a candle store. Except maybe one time. I was, well, I don't know. I wanted this spray, the Yankee candle, the room sprays, because those things are, like, amazing. You need, like, one little spray, and that shit, like, fucking is so potent and fills your room up, and they're just good.
That's crazy. Dance Fever, I should become a stripper again? I wish.
I wish.
Trust me, if I could make money doing it, Vinny's probably dead by now.
Oh, my God.
Crazy Horse closed years ago.
Oh, my God. I heard Bed Bath & Beyond is coming back as Bed Bath & Beyond Home. Yes, I heard that, but not everywhere. All right.
Let's see.
Oh my God. This is what she's dreaming of. Here we go. Hold on. This is what she's dreaming
Just
of.
on the dog stuff is what I'm talking about. I have one with 20,000 views, another one with 25,000, and then the others have like 1,000. Same dog.
I don't understand.
Uh,
She's really trying to hit it big with dog shorts. Okay, Laura. You're going to hit it big with the dog shorts. Pictures of her dogs.
Elvis Travels 2.
This is her dreams right here in life, guys.
The new, I don't know what VG is, but the new fall collection is up. That is up right now. And those scents are amazing.
Mm. Ugh. I'm like, ugh. She thinks her dog is famous. It's like, oh my God.
Here we go. I need a camper.
It's not the dog, it's the template. Yeah.
Van.
This is her dreams in life. I want to know how she thinks this will ever fucking work.
And a table. See, I don't think a van's big enough.
All right, now mind you, all right, I'll just let this play for a minute. This is her dreams.
Oh, Vinny G looked up your candles a couple of weeks ago. Why did Vinny G look up my candles?
Why do you know that, though? Renee Benjamin?
I think I need a Class A.
Oh my God, dude. She really fucking thinks that this is a possibility in her life, dude. I can't with her. Her dreams, her hopes and dreams. Oh my God. She wants to be a traveling candle maker. I'm like, how the fuck would this ever work, Laura? Please, map this out for me. Do you know how small a fucking camper is?
See, I can make candles in this.
How? How? Dude, if you were making candles in there, you can maybe make like 10. I'm telling you guys, the candle shit, I don't even have a small fraction of the amount of shit that Laura has to make candles. And it takes up so much fucking room that I'm ready to throw it all in the garbage just because it takes up so much fucking room in my house. I hate it. Like, I hate the amount of room that this hobby takes up. But tell me how the fuck she expects to store all that shit that she has in her living room in this little tiny camper and then have room. Like, when I make candles, I have to, and I only do like 20 at a time the most, right? I have to clear out my whole fucking kitchen counters. Like, I take over my whole entire counter in my kitchen, which is twice the fucking, bigger than this whole entire camper. I'm like, how do you plan on doing this in a little tiny camper, Laura? It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. Like, have you really thought this out? Where do you plan on making candles in this little tiny camper? There's not even close to enough room in here. Not even close. She's like, yeah, I could do it. You could make maybe 10 of them.
I could live in this.
Oh my God, dude.
It's got a full shower, a toilet, a sink.
Oh my God, dude.
I like that.
This is her dreams in life right here. I mean, I would love to have a camper too to travel with my husband around, and my kid, but not for candles, dude. It's horrible. That's the only reason I can never live in a camper, because I can never fit my hobbies in there. I would, you have to like give up a lot of shit to live in one of these things. A lot. There's not much space in there. Your kitchen needs to be used for kitchen things. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that's in there needs to be used for what it is. You can't have extras in there. The whole camper will be covered in wax. I'm like, what fucking world is she living in that
she thinks my rent?
This is possible? Yeah, Laura, it's $726, a month with money down. Do you have money to put down on this? Like, they're not just going to finance you, especially when you're claiming bankruptcy.
It's small enough?
Oh my God, dude. She's insane. She is fucking insane. Yeah, exactly. It is a money pit, too.
Sounds good to me.
Oh my God, dude. She's hoping to God somebody in her chat will be like, yeah, that's a great idea. I'll help you. Oh my God, dude. I mean, like, this is her dream in life, is to live in a fucking camper.
Same thing, basically.
Yeah. Like, look how little storage there is. Have you seen her living room, dude? Have you seen her fucking living room and how much candle shit she has? Where is she putting that in this thing? Like, what the fuck are you thinking, dude?
I'm telling you, I'm going to get myself a camper.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to get myself an RV. Fuck the house. Fuck the rent.
Bro,
get an RV. Make candles in it.
I just looked the other day. Okay, you can't even get a 2-bedroom apartment here on Long Island right now is going anywhere from $3,000 a month to $4,000 a month. So she should be kissing her fucking lucky stars that she only pays $1,500 a month for a fucking house. Oh my God, dude.
And travel.
Oh my God.
See, but that's what I was thinking. I said that last night, that if I got an RV, I could go
cold calls from the converted food truck. Look for the wax.
To every craft show across the country and just work right out of my RV. See, I can't get a fifth wheel.
No, she's definitely not getting her deposit back. She fucking burned the carpet, remember?
Or a trailer because I don't have a truck. I would need double.
Wait, hold on.
That's what I was thinking. I said that last night, that if I got an RV, I could go to every craft show across the country.
How are you going to do that? You don't think that there's craft shows going on at the same time, Laura? This is like, she really thought about this. I feel bad for her that this is like her dreams in life.
And just work right out of my RV. See, I can't get a fifth wheel or a trailer because I don't have a truck.
Oh my God.
I would need double then because I would need a truck. I don't have a truck.
Oh my God, dude.
So I need a camper van that I could work in. But I would kind of want something new, because I feel like, why get an RV, put 20,000 miles on it, and then give it up? Like, what's wrong with it?
She really thinks this is
And
possible.
if I'm traveling by myself, then I want to make sure. Well, I want to make sure that there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh my god, dude.
This is nice.
She's gonna travel the world and make candles
think it's
out of
big
a
enough, though.
camper.
Yeah, there's enough room.
I can't believe her.
I mean, I couldn't make many at a time, but
I mean, look, everybody has their fucking dreams and shit, but like, this is insanity to me. Like, traveling candle maker in a camper. I can't. You need so much room for candle making, dude. Yeah. What about your dogs? That's a great question. You need so much fucking room to make candles, dude. It takes up so much space. I'm not even kidding. It's annoying how much space it takes up. I have like bins stacked here because I don't even have anywhere to fucking put all this shit. And you've seen her living room, how much shit she has. Where does she plan on storing this shit and running a full-time candle business out of? I just don't get it.
it's nice
In
as
a
the other
camper.
one.
If anything, like, if you're looking to expand a candle business, you would be looking for like a warehouse space and a workshop, not a camper. That's downsizing.
But it's brand new.
I don't get it, dude. I don't get where her head is at. Like, it doesn't even make sense. It just doesn't make sense at all. And this is like a serious plan. This isn't the first time I've heard her say this before.
It's only 112,000. That's not
I know someone who has a tack shop in a utility trailer. What the fuck is a tack shop? I don't even know what that is.
bad for brand new.
Oh my god, dude. Hold
That's
on.
what I'm saying. It's so much cheaper than rent. Even this, it's only $848 a month.
Okay, what about insurance? What about, you have to plug in somewhere. You have to pay the fucking electric to plug in at, different sites. It's not going to be that much cheaper, dude.
And it's brand new. I don't know why it's so cheap, though.
Oh, horses tack. Okay. I don't know much about that, but I don't know. She's nuts, dude. She is insane. Like, if you want to live in one of these...
63,000 below MSRP. Okay, why is it so cheap?
They all say that. I'm sure.
That's it. It's all there.
Oh my god, dude. That's similar, dude.
Hang on, you Fruit Loop.
She's like really serious about this. So look, Bad Wolf says in chat, I'll finance it for you, but you only need to send me $1,200 a month. Oh my god, dude. Adderall dreams. My god. We found out that
I'll
rent
finance
would
it
be
for you,
higher
but you only
than a
need to send me
mortgage.
$1,200 a month.
Yeah, you're just throwing money away when you're
Okay, then I'll get a $1,200 trailer.
Oh my god, dude. She's insane, dude. This thing's
Even
so
at $1,200,
small.
it's cheaper than my rent.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is cute. Look at all that space. Look at that bathroom.
Oh my god. She's gonna try. It looks nice. It looks nice for
Full shower.
not to live
I could do this.
full time. You have to air condition it. You have to fucking. Yeesh. It's not free.
It's kind of nice.
It's not so free.
I don't
we
think
did
it's
so
hard
we
living.
Live cheaply in Florida. I heard Florida is becoming like unaffordable now, which is so sad because a lot of people used to move down there because it was affordable.
I think it's easy living.
That is not easy living. I'm sorry. Living in a camper is not easy living. You have to do your laundry, at laundromats. Like, it is not, to me, that is not a life. Living in such a small, confined space does not look like a life I would ever want. And look, Bad Wolf writes that in here. He says that's some hard living, Laura, and he's right. It is.
These are all cheaper.
It's nice for the weekend and shit, but not, for your whole life, dude. Yeah, you have to drain your shit. Like, who wants to do all that? No, thank you. Very hard to live in a trailer, dude. Very hard. And I
thought Class C's was...
And I don't think it ends up being all that much more cheaper than paying rent and living in a house. Because you have to pay fees to go to certain camping areas and shit, so... I mean, some people camp out in like Walmart parking lot for free and shit, but not every Walmart lets you stay there. It's not
Plus
easy.
eight, I don't know.
Yeah, some of them have a washer and dryer, but how much laundry are you actually getting in there, you know? And you really have to downsize your life, your wardrobe. Laura's fucking got a lot of shit, dude. Like, this is a life where you could live with the bare necessities if you want to live in one of these things. To have a fucking candle studio on top of all your needs in this, how the fuck is that happening? How? How do you figure that's gonna happen? I don't get it. Her fucking candle studio takes up her whole living room, and granted, she has way more shit than she probably needs, but like, where do you plan on storing all that shit? If it's taking up 2 rooms in a fucking house right now, where do you plan on storing all that shit in a camper, Laura? Like, what? Oh my god,
I could do this.
Insane. Pulling a U-Haul with candle shit.
Some of these are made to live in.
Oh my god, dude.
I've lived in apartments smaller than this.
Really? Where? Where?
Try living in New York City.
She's insane. She really is. This is her dream in life, is to live in a fucking camper, dude. I can't.
I could live in that.
All right, we heard you. You must have said it about 400 fucking times. That does not look like something I would want to live in for the rest of my life.
All right, it's giving me a headache, though.
Oh, my God. Are you guys as, like, are you guys as mind blown as I am? We have a camper. I go camping for 10 days each spring and 10 days each summer. It's nice, but at the end of 10 days, I'm done. Done. I would love a camper for camping, for like just getting away for the weekend. Me and my husband talk about it all the time. Like, we always say we want a camper when we retire. Well, when he retires, we want to get a camper, and then like we'll just go like follow Jesse playing hockey, like, and we'll just stay in our camper. This way we don't have to rent hotel rooms, and we'll travel. You know, we're just gonna travel. But like, we're not gonna give our house up. We would love it. It's probably never gonna happen. It's just like a pipe dream. But like, I would not want to fucking live in this thing full time, like, and give my house up. Like, no thanks. I have too many fucking hobbies and, you know, all that shit. If she got an RV, she'd have to learn how to drive it. Not sure if it needs a different license. Yeah, I don't know if you need a different license. Oh my God, the shower. Yeah, the water. You don't get, like, you have to worry about putting water in there all the time. Like, oh my God, dude. I watch a lot of these, like, I was for a while. I haven't watched them in a while, but I was watching a lot of these, like, van lifer videos. And I'm like, how the fuck do these people do this shit? How the fuck do these people live like this? It's not easy living, dude. It's not. She's like insane. But anyway, all right, I gotta get dinner. I'm fucking starving. I remember in high school I had an economic class. We would search a paper for our dream lives, cars. Oh, to be a child again. That's what it's like, though. It's like a kid. Like this isn't a feasible future for you to travel the world making candles, dude. Like, oh my God, bro. You know? Oh my God, she's like really in a fucking dream world, man. It's bad. It's bad. And make it big as a YouTuber. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're getting closer to the age of retirement, and this is what you're worrying about? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I will say, if we ever camp like that, we will rent a bigger RV. Yeah. I love my shower, but our park has a nice shower house if you need it. Well, yeah, that's what a lot of people do when they're, like, living the van life. They either go to, like, gyms and take showers, or they'll stop at, like, parks. But you have to kind of know. Yeah, you have to be tidy. I mean, dude, that is hard. I would not be able to do that long term. Just to live in that confined of a space. It's beautiful camper, but just to live in that small of a fucking space, especially maybe by yourself, but like even that, I'd be scared as a woman parking, you know, by myself. I don't know. She's fucking insane, bro. Like, really. But I'm just like, how do you figure that you could run a candle company out of a fucking trailer, Laura? Like, it's impossible. Impossible. Unless you're only making like 5 candles a day, then maybe. I mean, a week. Nobody is loaning her $100,000, so. Bad Wolf might, but I have a feeling that man's going to want something in exchange because he seems a little off. There's something off with that man. Anyway. All right, I got to go. I got to eat something, and I will be back. I'm heading to a state I've never been to before this week. So I'm nervous because it's a long fucking drive, but it's another map. It's another little thing I get to put in my map, a pin in my map. I can't believe it. I haven't been to this state, so it's pretty cool because I'm getting to travel to places that I've never been to before. So we're doing that this weekend. So hopefully it's beautiful there. I'll let you guys know how it was when I get back and where I was. But anyway, I hope you guys all have a beautiful weekend and the rest of your week, right? Because it's only, what the fuck time is it? You could always watch the replay, Sunshine Vibes. Love the replay. We love the replay. I know November Reen will be in the replay. She'll be like, hey, I didn't see this. And then she'll write replay crew. She always does. I depend on that. No, I'm just kidding. But, all right. I promise you guys, you know, in the next coming weeks, I will be back, hopefully, you know, a little more often, a little more frequently. I just been, you know, having family around. So, but anyway, I will, you know, hopefully I make it through the 9-hour car ride that I have to go through. Oh my God, I hate being in the car that long. But, all right. So wish me luck, and I will see you guys on the flip side. All right. See you all later. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Where the fuck is the mouse? Right, there it is. All right. Have a good night. I know I love November Marine. See you guys later. Thanks for stopping by.